Foundry's not loading.
And here we are. It is the. What do you mean it's not loading?
It's not loading for me.
What happens when you press F5?
It's just like gray screening right now. I'm gonna close my whole thing down and I'll be there in like 2 seconds.
No. What whole thing? Your computer?
My browser and all that.
Are you closing out of Zoom? We're live, by the way. Hi, everyone.
Oh, hi. Hello.
I wasn't joking when I said 3, 2.
We don't want people to feel left out of the technical issues, so we decided to bring one into the stream.
Yeah, this is
one for a treat.
Hey, let's bring your technical issue to work then.
Subscribers.
We are absolutely not pros. We are not pros. Yeah, don't close out of Zoom. Can you close out of the browser?
I did, and I'm loading everything up else back up. I closed all of Chrome down to see if that did anything.
29 months in a row.
Oh my God, Manda, you are like a fucking champ. You are a hero. Look at this. That's amazing.
This is our mod, Manda. She's 29 months old.
Well, I'll tell you what. Wow. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Oh my God, Victor, cheers. Oh my, wow, you people already getting
We're trying to help.
No, I know, it's absolutely fantastic. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go right into the fun facts.
I'm sorry. I just wanted quick clarification on the rules. Am I allowed to subscribe when a hype train is closed or no?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
I've done it.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
New subscriber. Hello.
Yeah.
Donald, what's up, man?
What's up?
Now it's inconsequential. Now you can.
I actually can't right now anyway. I have to update my credit card on Twitch. And I'm not gonna do that while we're live because I can't type without talking.
How the hell? They just got a level 2 hype train. Holy shit.
Oh, thank you.
That's what we did. Technical difficulties.
We're having technical and biological difficulties today.
Oh no. Oh no.
Or physiological, actually. All right.
I just started living with you.
Don't come in my room. I'm vamping.
All right. Well, here we go. So, Boffin. Oh man, Boffin's been a long time. So, first off, I definitely want to say hi to all the incredible people that are here. Dr. Throat Punch, we never know exactly who you are, but thank you so much for all.
Me.
That's
Oh,
Mike.
fuck off!
Dude,
That's
we
Mike
had you
every
in.
time.
We had a spy in the inside. You were perfectly mulliganing the shit, and you just messed up.
I did kind of know.
Every time he brings it up.
No, I know. I knew. I knew. All right.
Somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
So hello to Victor, Manda, of course, always here behind the scenes. Hello, Manda.
Hi.
Hey, Manda.
Hi.
Hey, Manda.
Hi. What's up?
The silent goddess of this stream. We're going to include a fun fact about D&D rules. What is a fun fact about D&D rules that you can give us?
I got one. Prestidigitation
Yeah.
can clean poison off of a weapon.
Speak your truth.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Your truth.
That's really good to know for tonight.
That's handy. Oh, okay.
Hello.
Take it easy.
Calm down. This is a Wendy's.
My fun fact is Casper built up an immunity to a lot of poisons.
Iocane poison.
Listen, I gave myself a bad one a couple of weeks ago. I'm giving myself a good one this time.
Is Casper the Dread Pirate Robert?
Yes.
Steve, I do have one more, which I just remembered.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
You can use Dimension Door to deliver a baby.
Oh my
What?
As
Fun
Steve,
fact,
remember
Ophelia's
what-
pregnant. Just kidding.
Steve, remember when I said that I have aphantasia? I was able to actually picture that one. I actually saw the dimension door in my head.
Are you serious?
Of all things to see.
This is what did it.
It took a dimension door delivery.
So
Holy
Can I
crap.
unsee it? Unsubscribe.
as a former EMT, how would you deliver a dimension door baby?
I don't. The dimension
very quickly.
right. Well, okay. Mike, you're a little bit dark tonight, so that's due to a variety of things. We're just going to leave you like that. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, buddy. We'll don't worry about it. Your audio is good and crisp, and that's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
All right.
This fucking instrument.
Fun facts. Eric, let's go with you.
All right, so I'll actually start with my name, being that everybody always do, and I never do. So, hi guys, if you don't know, my name's Eric Malave. I'm playing the Warlock of the game. So, my fun fact, Shahid, as an archaeologist, has actually done an archaeological dig in Mutvia. And one of the books that he had actually come across, because, he's an author, so he loves finding books, was actually what he believes to have been a journal from a one Jan Strakvan. But when he opened up the journal, all the pages were ripped out. So he's very curious as to what that is about. However, maybe he'll figure it out one day.
Wow.
Holy shit.
All right.
Excellent.
That's fucking hardcore. Yeah, who's following up on that one? Go ahead, Mike.
Oh man, I was gonna say nothing.
Poisons.
No, I'll say that Casper, having grown up in the Rips and subsisted on whatever he could get his hands on, has, as far as like eating and keeping food down, like an iron stomach, and like doesn't like, not that he doesn't have a sense of taste, but like he cannot differentiate between good taste and bad taste. He's like, this is taste. Really, sort of survival adaptation of getting through life in the Rips.
I mean, that totally makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. All right, cool. By the way, you guys received Raffle. Jesus Christ, Raffle just like cheered 2,000 bits. Oh my God.
Raffle.
So has he built up any kind of like immunity to things because he's had to eat rotten food and things?
I think it's either, yeah, and you know what, I'll say like a lot of like just the sort of like discomfort that comes with like eating food that's a little bit past or a lot of it past its best by.
So he does have a little bit of poison.
Yeah, poison or disease.
Maybe a resistance.
A resistance, maybe.
Maybe a very circumstantial resistance.
All right, then, since that's your thing for tonight, we're going to give you you have advantage on saves against disease.
Much appreciated.
All right, so that's you, Kevin.
Heyo, I'm Kevin Adams. I play Renault, the Artificer of the game.
Who is Renault as an artificer? What race?
Well, he is a human. He's just a typical, everyday, what everyone's familiar with human, except a little extra. So, aside from that, the fact of the day is while on the space station, one of the things that Renault loved to work on and has received the most fame for was his hydrolyzer. Although that's not the actual name of it, it was the thing that as we move through space, it collects certain molecules that happen to be out there to change into water. The reason he is famous for it is because a portion of that device ended up changing on a molecular level what was actually being collected, and for a week and a half he got isopropyl alcohol instead of water. So that was a problem.
Okay. All right. That works. Erin.
Mike had his hand up.
Oh, Mike.
I forgot to say that I'm Mike Guardino and I play Casper Jephcots. He's a rogue who's also a cop who's also a rogue.
Beautiful.
Okay. Let's hold over 1 second. Erin Jr. is talking. All right, Erin.
He's just playing a satisfying game, his words. I am Erin. I play Ophelia Moore, who is the bard, but we have homebrewed her college to be Smoke and Mirrors, as she's a seance spiritualist. Charlatan. It's not real. And Ophelia's fun fact is she predicted when she was younger what am I trying to say? It's the thing that goes boom. Explosion at a textile factory. and a lot of people died, and she never told anybody that she saw it before it happened. What?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't just make that up.
No, that's totally cool. Hey, audience, can I please have exclamation point D100?
Why? Why?
Let's just find out.
And drift unexploded.
So yeah, exactly. So we're gonna find out really quick. What exactly? 27. I'll take a 27 from Raffle. So Raffle, I'll take whatever you give me. 27.
It was preemptive. You never know when you need to heal a hero today.
Just fucking. All right.
Just kidding.
With a 27, here is what Ophelia gets today. Standing on the edge of the pit, I'm going to give you guys a quick little recap, and then I'm going to include the premonition, which you now have. In fact, we haven't done this in a while. Really quick, we're going to go to Eric, and then Kevin, and then down to Mike, and then over to Erin. What is during character creation, you guys chose a weird thing. We're going to bring that into tonight. Eric, what was yours?
Reoccurring incidences.
What? Oh, like deja vu?
Mm-hmm. The deja vu.
Okay. Deja vu. I have all of this in my other notes, which I don't have with me because we're moving. Kevin, what's yours?
Mine is listed down here.
What was it? It was like
the foresight, though. It is the
premonition.
Yep, premonition. Yep.
Okay, cool. Mike?
I believe I had 2 that I told you when we made Casper. He had like intuition of things that were about to happen, and he remembered a childhood friend that nobody seemed to remember.
That's right, a childhood friend. Okay. All right. And Erin?
I feel like mine was also intuition or premonition and childhood friend.
Okay. Well,
besties.
Were they besties?
Were we each other's imaginary friends?
And y'all just didn't.
We just lived on opposite sides of town. Like, I'm telling you, Ophelia's real.
Ophelia's my Eastgate girlfriend.
She goes to a different school. Shut up. She goes to a school. Shut up.
She goes to a school. All right, guys. Right after, I know that we already played the opening titles, but you guys ready to go?
Let's do it.
Here we go. You escaped the city. Its grip on you refused to relinquish. Your body succumbed to sickness and fatigue, each of you, over the course of the next several days. Until finally, making yourselves westward on the river, you managed to get to a place that a potential ally told you about, a village, one called Bracklewhite. Within Bracklewhite, as was predicted by that kind stranger, people's bodies strewn the streets. Buildings were demolished as if something from the river itself completely burst out and demolished everything. Heading a little bit further north, a little bit further up into the land, you also encountered a pit. It was in that pit that you were able to see down and see torches lighting the way. You have been journeying now for quite some time. Nighttime has already fallen. The sun is just beginning to sink behind the mountains. However, standing here in front of you, a large gaping wound in the earth, you can see several figures, 3, depending upon your vantage point. We're going to pick it up from here. But before we do, Erin, as Ophelia, you have dealt with the spirits of the dead many times. Many times as well have you made them up for the benefit of your customer. However, here you cannot help but understand that something is delivering something to you. From here on out, we are completely in character, and anything else that I say to you and I deliver to you, respond so that your fellow characters understand exactly what is happening. Ophelia, you see the pit below you, and you understand that there is something down there, something deep within. You get a flash of standing on the ground and looking up at a massive statue in some kind of an underground shelter, and standing in front of it a large beast, complete with tentacled face. Unlike anything that you have ever seen before, its arms begin reaching out, extending out impossibly long for over a great distance, only to wrap themselves around you. And then the vision disappears. Mike, as Casper, the constable, you are accustomed to investigating a great number of things, and as you stare out over this pit, you can see all around you something familiar. You remember as a child, you and a friend once played around a hole. It was, as you later found out, was a sinkhole, though your childhood mind cannot possibly understand that. But in here, you remember that childhood friend and how they inadvertently slipped and fell in. And as they did, you saw them reaching out for you as if for help, all in slow motion in the replay of your memory. Only in this case, they started spewing out formulas. Kevin, as Renault, you remember many times your life in the orbiter space station from a totally different age, far into the future. Now in this seemingly or comparatively primitive society, you've had many an occasion to take a look at something and even see what the ancestor, or excuse me, what the descendant of that particular device or whatever it may be, might be. Yet here you can see that things are a little bit odd. You understand that this hole was not dug through any like pickaxe and other rudimentary implements. This hole was dug through mechanical means. The scars on the earth prove iron against steel in great capacity. Earth had been lifted up out of this place, also using technology that this place does not have. You understand that, but you also understand that this was also dug with great haste. Eric, as Shahid, you remember all that time ago. All those, it seems like years now, years and years, and yet it wasn't that long ago when you saw your family in the desert kingdoms. You would then travel north up here, only to see lush lands of green and more of a tropical climate within Fallen Drift, the city. And yet here you are reminded of copious amounts of rock and something bursting forth from it and consuming everything in its wake. You can smell the desert sand somewhere out there, as if mere sand itself had a scent. But there it is, a whiff on the air. And then, over to your right, movement, as something begins to make noise. "Who goes?" cries out a voice to the left and then to the right. Folks, we are now in initiative. Take it from here, the world is yours.
Who is that?
You did hear that, right?
Yeah. Yes. I also saw something. I don't think we should be here.
Renault's good. Renault's going to get everybody to stealth.
Yes, go back into the shadows. Dip into the shadows.
Marguerite places her hand on Renault's back. This is not a place that we should be. We need to go now. We should not be here.
I'm well aware.
We're going to start off with Ethan, who is in the back, looking down over the steps.
You want us to all roll initiative, Steve?
Nope, I've already taken care of it. Or actually, will take care of it right now. There you go. Ophelia, you get to go first.
Okay. It's gonna be a whole lot of just moving. Hold on. I'm gonna step right next to Shahid, and I don't want to do anything right now. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Ethan, remaining quiet, understanding the severity of this, stands still and just waits. Renault, you're up.
Renault simply is going to move off to the right and try to stealth in mid-combat.
Okay, you got it. Well, the cultist who was right next to you, because you didn't turn around and look, is going to take a swing.
Awesome. Awesome. That's great. I didn't know it. I'll take that.
Yeah, dude. Alrighty. 1 second. He's looking at you. Defiler! And then it immediately takes a swing, rolls oh God, will a 7 hit you?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then he's pretty much done. he's now going to, he's going to try to take a move to right here and then adjust. Marguerite now is going to step in immediately behind you, coming in over this way as well, and then turning to be alongside you. Casper, you're up.
I heard, so I saw Renault go off that way.
Yeah, oh yeah. You see everyone moving as they are.
Okay. Just because I can't see Renault.
And you also heard effort sounds coming out of that area.
Come over this way as well then. Where are they?
North, top of the thing where you are. Yep. You're in our bodies, I think.
Oh, I don't see you guys.
Yep, you're in the middle between both.
Oh, hold on. His thing literally has no vision. Now it does. There you go.
There. So then I'll step up next to this guy who just swung at Renault, and I will try to stab him with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh wait, first I want to use my insightful fighting bonus action.
Okay.
So I make an insight check against his deception check.
Okay, you got it. And he rolls a total of 10.
Yep, let me insight.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you won.
22, so I get my sneak attack on him no matter what here, if I hit.
Yep.
So then I click on my rapier.
Oh, God.
That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 8 damage from the rapier.
Okay.
And then a further 13 from the sneak attack, 21 total.
Oh, Christ. Okay. That, and yeah, immediately he just you'd run him through. Defiant! He was so concentrating on running, cleaving Renault in twain. He didn't even realize that something had passed him over to his right and gutted him like a fish. He is now removed. Casper, and you are done, right?
Yes.
Okay, Shahid, you're up.
So Shahid definitely hears the filer.
Oh, yeah.
He looks, yeah. So he just looks over, and all of a sudden, boom, his eyes turn all black the way that they do. And he looks over, and he's going to cast one Eldritch Blast over in the direction of the individual who Casper just attacked for his first attack. And
you don't even see him, dude. He's down on the ground dead.
Oh, I lied. So as he was going to do that, he then go, oh, good. And he sees this one over here to his left. That made life a lot easier, he feels.
Yeah, this guy is already beginning to turn, and it looks like he's going to make his way over to you guys in a second.
Well,
right.
Hold that thought.
I know.
About that, boo.
What do we got?
Damn.
24 to hit for 8 damage on the first Eldritch Blast. And then the second one that follows up right behind it, because he does 2. It's not as pretty, but that's a 15 for 8 damage if it hits.
They both hit. Yeah, and God, he's just Defiant! and he starts moving. At first, his right arm goes missing as the blast hits him right in the chest and just severs out the entire shoulder, removes that from his body. The momentum that arm had causes his body to turn, and just as it does, the second Eldritch Blast hits him right in the flank, rips right through his body and out through the new armhole, and he's gone. I think he made it 5 feet. There. So, hey, Pogland96, I know who you are. Thanks for the follow. All right, Shahid, are you done there, bud?
I am done.
Alrighty. Next one. This guy over here in the corner, he's gonna try moving. He's like not too sure what he needs to do at this point.
What corner?
In the far corner of the map.
A corner.
A corner. Yeah, one that you can't see. So, and with an effort, you hear a on the other side of the pit. And then you hear, "Who are these people? This place I'd like not." And Onyx Mantle then steps up for a second, and he's running down to check out this guy over here. And he is done. This guy is also done. He didn't even have a chance to go. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, do I understand it's a big pit, but do I get a sense of direction of where that voice was coming, or was that Onyx that was speaking?
Directly, well, that was, who's down here? It was Onyx Mantle.
Okay, do I hear any sounds of movement from like rocks?
From
rubble?
across the pit, yeah, you definitely heard some footsteps in the darkness from across the way.
Okay, Ophelia is going to. I think there's another one, and as I'm passing Shahid, I'm going to say, "Nice shot," and I'm going to go all the way down and dash. Can I dash? I can dash.
Sure.
36.
I have faith in you. You can dash.
Oh, here he is. I found him. He's over here on the other side.
I love the cat. Ophelia's like always casual about everything. Oh, look, someone summoned a demon. Let's go kill it. And then have tea.
She literally just envisioned this big monster like wrapping her up, and these guys just like annihilated two dudes in cloaks. So I think she's okay for now.
Are you done?
Come get this one. Yes, I'm done.
All right, cool.
Get this one.
Ethan's just going to move up. He's going to hop down on the rubble, turn over to his right, come over here and just check up on everyone. Is everyone here okay?
For the most part. Thank you, Marguerite. Your presence reminded me that there was someone immediately to my right where I wasn't looking. That was great. It's a good thing I got out of the way. I'm fine.
Marguerite looks at Renault. We shouldn't be here. We need to go. Renault, it is your turn.
What do you mean? We have all right, let's at least move forward.
It's holes in the earth.
Situation.
Holes in the earth. Love, this place is not healthy for us. It's not going to be good for our bodies.
This is definitely constructed. Someone's trying to get somewhere. We should get moving. Time is indeed of the essence. I have to think about that more. Anyway, let's go. And he moves.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
And that is he's gonna take out the broken sharded glass. Now it's not, the mason jar was destroyed, but he's gonna get the mirror pieces.
Okay.
And he's going to ready them. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Marguerite goes. Let's see here. She's gonna step up here, move over here. Honey, I'm sorry.
It's important to know where this is going, because if we don't do anything, we could all just perish in the complete entirety of a timeline. And I'm not really, pleasant with that.
She looks at you. Well, you're looking down into the pit, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. And you feel her hand on your back, and she's going, this place is not good. It is simply not good. And she pushes. She rolls a 19. She rolls a total of 18. I need either a strength or a dex save. This is going to be a shove action.
The strength check or dex save?
This is your choice.
I will do the dex save, because that's way better. It's terrible. 9. I'm going in.
Yes, you are. You get to so you move total of 5 feet forward. It's a shove for 5 feet, which places you right on the edge. Give me a dex save.
Got you.
Oh.
11.
Dude, you are, I mean, at this rate, I'm just turning your character around because it's somehow, some way, you managed to hold on, but you're going to have to make another dex save, or excuse me, no. Nope, sorry. This is a 15. It's a medium difficulty. She pushed you into the pit, turning around. Oh, yeah.
Can I use, instead of a dex save, can I use my grappler instead? My grappling hook instead?
It wasn't drawn.
Oh, heard.
Yeah, there would have been no reason for that. Was that thing even out?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So what I will allow you to do, the chat over there, very, very kind, gave you guys 2 urchins through the hype train.
Ooh. You guys care if I use one?
Go for
Do it.
Do it. Yeah, make another dex save. You need 15 or above.
15.
A total of 15. You managed to cling on. She steps forward a little bit more and completes her moves. Casper, you just saw what happened. You were facing in that direction.
I'm gonna run. So Renault's hanging onto the edge.
Yeah, and you see her like looking down, and now she's looking over her shoulder and seeing you come, and it looks like that she's reaching into her pockets.
I'm going to step over to Renault over here. And as I go past him, I'm going to say, Ethan, grab Marguerite. Something's wrong with her.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to try to reach down and pull Renault up away from Marguerite and sort of get myself in between them.
Give me a strength save. Strength check. Or actually, we can use athletics for this because you're pulling.
All right.
Oh my god!
That's a 7.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to use both of our urchins so early, but I also don't want to leave Renault
Do it.
dangling.
Do it.
Do it, dude. Do
Our
it.
boy's dangling. Do it.
All right. Wow.
That's a 16.
16 is going to grab it. Yeah, you managed to grab onto him. And let me see here. I don't think that this is going to work. But let me see if there's anything that you can do. No, but you see her like reaching down towards him, and then you see a cocked back fist that begins to glow. Casper, you are done with your action. Shahid, you're up.
All right, so being that I'm back where I'm at, would Shahid have been able to hear the commotion and see what's happening?
Out, let's see, where are you? Well, yeah, because I mean, take a look at it. Here. It's here in the, you are absolutely in the, it's totally within your field of view.
Okay, I was gonna say, because Shahid would have been making a motion towards Ophelia as if he was gonna start walking towards it until he heard the commotion. With that, as soon as he looks over and he notices the push, I want to immediately detect thoughts on her.
Yeah.
On Marguerite. I want to hear what's going on in here. I want to know if this is, to me, of her own fruition or if she's honestly being controlled.
You got it. Yeah, you begin to tune in, and the first words that start coming, damn it, you need to not be here!
She's acting of her own fruition! And as soon as he says that, I'm actually going to cast an Eldritch Blast at her.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. Let's see what we got. What do you got, dude? Oh, it's a 10. That misses. It goes and bring. It's not a fucking arrow, Steve. Jesus. Yeah, and like you see some rock on the side wall over there begin to crack a little, but unfortunately it did miss.
Yep, that's totally fine because I get a second one.
Oh, awesome. Okay, good. Oh boy,
she's not coming correct at my boy, and I don't appreciate that. But it's only a 12.
It's that one. Some of her hair even singes. She turns around, looks at you, looks down at her fist stops for a second, breaking her concentration, turns around, looks at you, realizes the more immediate threat, but then you have whatchamacallit, Ethan Long, who's about to reach out and grab her as well. Shahid, are you done?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Well, actually, on that, I'm gonna also move towards Ophelia still.
With
So I'm
those,
just gonna take
with 2 spells, you
I
still
can't
have an
take
action.
movement.
It's 2 actions. One,
Yeah,
one spell.
action and movement, and bonus action.
It's one action for Eldritch Blast to fire the 2 beams.
Right.
Gotcha. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
At 5th level, you get 2 of them.
So fucking hot.
Damn. Okay, get a room.
So he moves just like around to here, and that's it. That's as far as he can go, and that's the end of my action.
Okay, cool. The cultist across the way. Let's see here. He's going to. Oh boy, let's see if we can. It's going to take a dash, and we're going to come this way. Come down here. Right over to here, and then let's see if he can do this. So he's going to attempt. This is going to be an athletics check to see if he can make this jump.
Team Rocket blasting.
He's like, I'm gonna kill you all. He's done for. All right. Well, that was easy. Onyx Mantle is like, what the hell? What's going on here? And he turns back around and starts running. I just got over to this way. Oh God, I'm coming this way. And now he's just going to start moving that way. Top of round 3, Ophelia, you're up.
Okay. Ophelia legit can't see anything but Renault dangling. And so she's going to look and witness the guy in the cloak fall and then look at Renault and be like, okay. And she's going to take a little bit. Oh God.
Whoops.
Shit, I got to go all the way back.
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, can I? I think I could do it at 30 here. I guess I'm stepping on a body. Okay, yes, I can see her there. All right, I'm gonna move 30 feet to just behind Shahid's shoulder, and I'm gonna point at Marguerite and say, "Stop! Don't move a muscle," and cast suggestion.
Suggestion. Okay.
Yes, I gotta get my sheet up. Hold on.
Okay. With yeah, it's limited to a sentence or 2, so you're totally cool with that. Let's see. Is there a saving throw? Yep.
Yes,
DC.
it is 13 wisdom.
Okay, cool. So
such a great. Oh.
That's a 10.
First time that's worked.
Yeah.
She was just turning around and starts moving, and then hears your words, and you can see her fighting it for a second, and then she apparently has a second thought and stops moving.
Great.
You don't understand. This place is going to kill us all. You can't go down there. You can't stop what has already begun. She starts looking around.
And I'm going to say, but you cannot throw Renault off a mine out into a mine shaft.
It's going to be so much better than anything else that you are about to experience. Don't you understand? Fallen Drift has already fallen.
Ethan, pick him up. My bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to Ethan for any strength check.
Yeah, as soon as you're done with your action.
I'm done.
Okay. Ethan moves over. He is going to grab her first.
Oh,
so
yep, that's great.
That's a strength check. That's going to be a 21 versus her. Let's see, what is better for her? Dexterity.
She can't move.
No, she can move. I mean, she's not
right,
paralyzed. She's not paralyzed. She just doesn't want to move all of a sudden. And he's going to put her over here and then continue his way over to Renault.
Launched her.
Yeah, just
Just like when you're picking up a kid that got into like something gross, you don't want them too close. You just the full straight arm, just.
Renault, you go.
All right. I'm assuming I was helped up. I didn't see the last roll for that.
You aren't. You're still clinging.
Did I not help him up with my?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I apologize.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. That's right. Yeah,
okay.
you're standing next to Casper.
So, getting back up into the hole and from the hole, I'm going to straighten myself out, look around, realize that this is expedient. Looking around, do I see anybody else observing this situation?
You do not.
All right. All right, great. Touch of madness, wonderful. Need to expedite getting through this as quickly as possible because clearly you know something that we do not based off of your hysteria. Almost killing me counts as hysteria. You cannot blame me for assuming as such.
Her body hit the rock after Ethan kind of tossed her back. She's just
still
beginning to
talking to
shake
her.
it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'll still yammer at her.
Okay.
Walking over and like, all right, we must assess, make sure there's no concussions or anything like that. Are you still angry with me?
You're all going to die down there. You are not going to go down there. You can't go down there.
Why?
Fallen Jephcots has fallen. The Intelligarium has fallen. The things that are in there have done this. It's irrefutable.
My dear, there's more. One, I did not expect you to kill me so quickly and so efficiently at that. But second, I really believe that if we do not handle the situation, the greater world around us will pretty much vanish. I've seen it, the potentiality for it. It's not pleasant. But what I want to know is, what specific do you know? And I'm going to use my turn to start pulling out some of my tools and keeping it moving.
Okay,
And,
are you done with your turn?
Yes, doing it right now.
Okay.
Where are you? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Marguerite, she looks at you and she's, you don't understand. We need to leave. And she casts as a bonus action, she casts Expeditious Retreat, and she attempts to yeet herself out of existence. Now, because she is leaving Ethan's, Renault's, and Onyx Mantle's area, y'all will get attacks of opportunity.
How about if we just use a nice little counter spell for that, so she doesn't go anywhere?
You're gonna do? Oh fuck! Okay.
So as soon as she does that, Shahid, he's seething because his body has full intent on walking towards her, and as soon as he sees her do that, he just kind of shakes.
Oh my god. That is an amazing counter spell.
All right, give me.
It's just
let's see. It's
60 feet, and she's within 60 feet, so that's why.
It absolutely is, and it just immediately works. It's just boom. She casts it, and she starts moving, but she's like, Yeah, it just doesn't fucking work. It's like
for my grandest.
All right, well that happened, and so she's gonna go back to right here.
Definitely head trauma.
Okay, well, she's gonna turn around now that she can't do that. She's gonna take an action against the dwarf.
Does she have to make a wisdom saving throw for that? If I'm still focusing on.
Only if it's her.
Yeah.
She needs to make a saving throw if it is of 4th level or higher. You're talking like a spellcasting check against the counterspell?
No, against my suggestion of don't move a muscle.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. It was a suggestion, right? And
Yeah, because that lasts up to 8 hours.
Jesus.
And hold on. Wait a second. This is, let me just...
I mean, I'll give her that one. She could try.
Yeah. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. A suggestion to matter. Okay, and the thing was that you're not going to make a move on a failed save. It pursues the course of action to the best of its ability. Completed shorter times. Specific. I don't see a way that she has the ability to roll again. Yeah. It's just, providing you're concentrating. 8 hours. Yeah, she can't move.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Now she's like, it just kind of fizzles. And she's
I'm
like,
just gonna sit down on the body that I'm standing on and kind of just stare at her and just be like, we could sit here all day.
you don't understand. Everything that has transpired has already been planned. This has been this way for decades, if not centuries. It is senseless to try to stop it. I had to do what I had to do. Everyone else is going to die. And the way that we get to do, the only choice that we have now is the manner of our death. And that's it.
So you choose to decide Renault's death?
I don't want him suffering.
Granted, lovely gesture, my dear. I'm actually still okay with it because I expected worse. Nonetheless, please, I need you to focus on the science of this.
The science of this has already been implemented in the Intelligarium. That is why it fell.
But we all have come to the conclusion that the finite conclusion can be changed.
It can't be.
Here.
You gave me the final piece. You gave me the last piece.
Explain.
When you and I spent that night talking, you told me everything else that I needed to know. There were certain things I didn't understand about the technology that we had down there. Now that I was able to understand it, I was able to understand so much more of what is happening. That which lives within the city of Fallendrift is going to consume all of us. Only we will never have any idea that it is doing that. There are hundreds of thousands of people in that city, and each and every single one of them is going to starve to death. Because their minds are going to be melted, their bodies will be consumed, and they will be alive throughout the entire process. I had to do what I had to do in the Intelligarium to make sure it falls. I made too many friends.
You were a part of the fall of the Intelligarium.
She turns away.
That's what it sounded like from over here. So it seems as if you dipping your hand into these things is what was the tipping point. So you can't necessarily say that it was this creature's fault to be doing all that. There was hope with the Intelligarium, as there is hope with the Intelligarium now. We are the Intelligarium. You do not get to dictate that for us.
In a way, you sent us here to our deaths, so to speak. So...
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like people say things are impossible all the time, yeah? Like, when I was like, oh, I want to become a constable and not beg and starve in the streets every night. People told me it was impossible. Nobody gets out of the rips. But, look at me now, I'm not even in the fucking city.
She like reaches up to her face and is itching her eye.
Are you one of them? Are you a cultist? Do you believe in this deity, this patron, this whatever this is?
I know
this monstrosity.
I know it exists. I can tell you that. She's just like digging around.
Knowing it exists and believing in its tenets are two totally different things.
I understand that. I do not believe in its tenets, no. But I can tell you, the things you can't see are very often the things that are most dangerous. Invisibility.
Ah! Hold on.
Planchette.
You raise it. You take a look. And you do not see anything here out of the ordinary. You just see this distorted view of the pit and everyone else.
I suggest everybody step back from the ledge, just in case. Maybe a couple feet. We don't need some invisible force pushing us in.
I'm going to take a moment to look at the ground to see if she's leaving any trace of motion while I shuffle through my bag to find my monocle.
Give me an investigation check.
Badly. Aw, it was so much better. 14.
You do not see any disturbances in the sand.
Well, we could go forward. We don't need to heed her warning.
Obviously, I am limited to this. That means that she doesn't have all of the information, but came to a conclusion based off of many of our interactions that she knows what's going to happen. She's figured out the formulaic method of madness. That can't be right. That can't be right at all. This
Formulaic method of madness? So you mean that there's a science behind why everyone is going mad?
Yes. Are you familiar with reductionism at all?
Are you saying those?
The idea that very complex things can have a science that is a little easier to understand, and then one below that, and everything ultimately leads down to zeros and ones.
Zeros and ones.
Yeah, mathematically, yes.
You're saying that there's math that can make you insane? Or
Yes.
math about?
Yes, if it is so hard to comprehend that it goes beyond you, but it's forced upon you at the same time, it can be maddening. And I believe during our explanation, looking around again, I believe that she
Make
may
another roll.
have drawn a conclusion outside of what I've told her.
When I was a lad,
I do not sense her presence. I know that there's something else alive in this area, but I do not see it.
could I use my eye for detail? It's a bonus action that lets me make a perception check to spot hidden creatures or objects.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perception. It's 26.
Yeah, you absolutely know that there's a small little pebble that at the base of the steps moved in a way that was unnatural.
How far away am I from the base of the steps? I just want to take like a step closer.
Okay.
And throw my dagger towards that pebble.
Yeah, go ahead.
I love it. Oh, I don't have my dagger on here. I have it on D&D Beyond. I think it's the same. It'd be the same to hit as my rapier, though.
Yep,
So
go ahead.
I'll just roll that, and I'll roll the damage separate.
All right.
Oh no! Nat one.
So you go to throw this in with Ethan Long directly in front of you, or Renault. So
I stepped forward, so it's Ethan right in front of me.
well, we're going to determine exactly.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, let's take out the NPC instead. Audience,
It's just a dagger.
audience, can I please?
metal.
Can I please have explanation point D%? If it's 50 or under, we're going to have. Let's see, it'll be Ethan. If it's 51 or above,
No, my bad.
it's 51 and above. It's Renault.
It's 60.
Oh shit.
Well, the good news is it's not that much damage. It's just a dagger.
No, this is true. However, wait a second, dude. You rolled your rapier.
Yeah, it's because I don't have my dagger like loaded into Foundry.
You couldn't add it.
Oh yeah, I guess I could have.
Well, it's 10 fucking points of damage because you rolled with that. Renault, there's yeah, that just got you right in the back.
Sorry.
What do you mean, sorry? Are you also? I'm gonna look at you real close right now to see if you're also trying to kill me.
I was trying to throw dagger. She's right there by the base of the stairs.
And as soon as you look, you can see steps go up the stairs at a really rapid pace.
Well, then go and melee. Don't throw stuff. Ugh.
Mike, you're muted if you're saying something.
Yeah, I think then I'm gonna run to the base of the stairs.
You do. You run to the base of the stairs. You even make it up the stairs. We're out of turn now, and you can see it just freaking gone. Ophelia, because you weren't able to see Marguerite anymore, the suggestion ended.
Okay. Cool. I did definitely see the very careless use of dagger, and while I'm gonna cross while Casper goes off after her, I'm gonna like roll my eyes and touch Renault's back and cast Healing Word. I'll say he needs to be more careful where he aims that thing.
Yes, I was very concerned on what you were casting because everyone seems to be doing something a little terrifying near me.
I'm sorry. That one's not really my knife. Shahid gave it to me after I threw my last one.
Oh, and it was Shahid's knife. Fantastic. Looking over at him, darkened eyes. Wispy.
You get 6 points back.
Yeah, as you look over, I'm going to be kneeling by that cultist, and I just want to look in his robes, see if there's anything in his possession besides just the obvious scimitar and the robes itself. Anything out of the ordinary that he may have on him.
There's a little bit. So you've seen these types of cultists before. You saw them in the base of the asylum, or rather in the basement of the asylum. There seems to be a little bit of difference. The robes are a little bit more well worn in this case. The scimitar seems to be standard issue, wherever the fuck they're getting these things from. But you also notice that there's a vial of green liquid on them. You guys have seen this before, but give me an intelligence check as I grab some more hooch.
Sure.
In his own vial of liquid.
Special vial of liquid. I'm releasing the omen.
Is this intelligence or investigation?
I don't know. I'll wait till he comes back because those are two very different numbers for me.
Yes, mine's a plus
unless I could just do identify. So let's see what he wishes.
My intelligence is +3, but my investigation is +9.
Okay.
So, Mr. Steve, question.
Yeah. What's up?
Should this be investigation or
yes, investigation? I apologize. Yeah.
Or would I feel that identify would be a more appropriate thing to do right now?
Honestly, whichever of the two is going to be better for you.
Well,
just go ahead and identify it, buddy.
I mean, yeah. I want to say I identify. I just have to be touching it. So that's one of my Eldritch invocations. So but I do have to spend some time on it. So I will pick it up, and as I do, I'm just going to be muttering to myself and trying to observe this thing. And whenever time you feel appropriate, it does say the casting time's 11 minutes. I do want to take some time.
Casting time for identify the first level divination ritual is 1 minute.
It says 1 minute plus 10 minutes.
Wait,
yeah, casting as a ritual adds time.
We can say it's 1 minute. You've seen
this, because I do it as a ritual because I'm a warlock. But you are the DM, so it's your world. Whatever you would like, good sir. Who am I to argue with you?
Yeah, no, and make it 1 minute because that's bullshit.
You got it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and for a minute, I want to concentrate on this and kind of channel within and see what I can surmise about this vial.
Meanwhile, Onyx Mantel walked over to you. You're doing all right. All right, and he just turns around and he starts walking back. He was gonna engage you in some chatter.
Oh,
I kind of give like a little like one moment because I don't want to break my concentration.
Right, yeah, not a problem. A minute passes and it appears to be a substance of the spirit made manifest. you detect in this an incredible amount of concentrated spirit, but there is also something tempering it. It seems to defy your detection, but you do know that it is there.
What is it?
It looks like
You say from quite some distance away.
I'm right next to him.
Next to Shahid?
I moved.
Yeah.
No. What is it?
It seems like some form of a concentrated spirit. I believe we've seen this before. And I kind of hold it up to show you, and I kind of, try to agitate it a little bit so you can see the contents.
I'm going to hold up my planchette. May I just peer through for a moment? Do I see anything different?
No. In fact, since you have been out of Follinger, the planchette has not seen anything odd.
Cool. It's strange.
What's that? What did you see?
I didn't see anything. I see what you see. But that's all I've seen through this since leaving the city. So I am hesitant to think about that any longer. That's unnerving. So, concentrated spirit?
Yes, I feel as if there's more. Onyx Mental is where are they? They wanted to speak to me, but he walked away.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah. And he walks over to you.
I gesture the vial toward them.
Miss Ophelia.
What do you make of this? I know it's concentrated spirit, but is there anything more that you can pull from this?
Oh, me? Oh, oh, Lordy. Well, I mean, let's take a look. When I woke up this morning, I didn't really go out there to see if I can identify oozes in jars. I'm afraid that there's not much I can do for you, and I'm terribly sorry.
No, that's fine. I believe Ethan at some point was identifying compounds, so maybe he might be of some use to us as well with this. And I'm going to kind of rise up to my full height and start making my way towards Ethan.
Okay, yeah, you do. And you end up showing it to him?
Yes, of course.
I recognize this compound. This is some... Oh, I do recognize this. This is the same substance that I had been put into. This is a concentrated spirit. It's a fuel of some kind. The same kind that... He looks down at his chest and then over at Renault. The same kind of thing that Renault put inside of me, only this is a more purified version of that. I think.
Renault, so am I understanding him if I believe that he's saying that you can break down certain compounds such as the cube that you had to make such materials as this concentrated spirit ooze formula?
Yes and no. 2 reasons. 1, the first time was a very strange circumstance considering I was in a different plane. The second reason, well, third reason maybe because of a cat, but the third reason is primarily because I would need alchemy reagents in order to do something as involved in that, and it would take a great deal of time.
Is the vial a rudimentary version of the cube?
Or vice versa?
Assumedly.
I mean, I would assume, since Renault's from the future, that the cube would be a more refined version of the vial.
It is merely an energy source based off of a series of outputs and perpetual energy, reserves. However, I don't know necessarily how that made liquid form could particularly read into that energy signature of someone's spirit. I did manage to do a singular chance of making sure that Mr. Ethan here could function of his own accord on the same frequency, if that makes any sense.
Does it seem a bit nefarious, though, that the energy source is spirits. You've got light energy, water energy, fire energy, things that we in Fallen Drift are very familiar with. But then there's spirit energy, and people are using spirits to fuel something. What are they feeding, and why has that been used for centuries? Because if you've used it in the future, then this has been like a harvesting or trafficking situation for ages.
Understood. Energy. That's
So this is so. Wait. As she says that, and things just start clicking in Shahid's head, he pulls out his mirror, and he's expectingly going to take it out, and he believes it's going to look normal, and he's going to look inside and around him. Does
everything looks exactly normal?
Just like I feared. So none of our items are working as normal because we are outside of the scope of Fallen Drift. Fallen Drift itself, I believe it's some form of spirit cage, which is why the very walls itself of a place such as like the asylum held these concentrated spirits. It's what's literally giving power. It's almost as if it were some patron spirit giving power to items and people. This is why our things are not working right now. This is why the formulae for the madness is starting to wear off on us, because we've been away for some time. I believe it's kind of starting to fall together now. It makes sense. Even if I'm wrong, it seems right. Does that make sense?
It does. Ethan, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Can you do it's called a diagnostic, but can you see how much energy reserves you have currently?
I have enough to supply my own needs. I believe it's going to expire in approximately 132,000 years from now.
All right. So it's not everything is.
So we got a little bit of time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. No, I am incorrect. 131,000 years.
Yeah.
All right. That year seems like it's important, but nonetheless, I think that only certain attuned types of our items are affected by it, because that's about right for energy output within the cube that is inside of Ethan right now. Miss Ophelia stated that she saw nothing out of the ordinary through her planchette. I believe your mirror isn't giving you anything strange. The shards bits that I haven't really acted accordingly since we left Fallen Drift. And Mr. Jephcots, do you know if yours is working in any capacity?
I haven't really tried it much. I pull out my cube.
Okay.
Right. Seems to fix things up sometimes. Could I see the dagger wound?
Oh, yep, you sure can. Perfect. That's exactly what I would want you to do.
And I want to hold the cube up to the wound.
Okay. You're holding a cube near a wound, and unfortunately, nothing else is happening.
As they're saying that, Shahid would have just kind of meandered over, still in earshot of what's happening, and I want to try to check to see if this other individual has a similar item on them.
They do not.
I walked up to the first. Okay.
No.
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Cube doesn't seem to be fixing you up.
The only one that seems to function as it always has is the one inside Ethan right now. I'm assuming it's because Ethan himself, the spirit, new as you are, may be a conduit that is giving it self-purpose. You may be the only thing linking us to...
So the concentrated spirit needs spirit in order to power itself. Is that a thing?
I could tell you that the thing that you call spirit, my soul, is bound to this mortal frame.
Right, and then you put the battery in it, so the only thing this does is power a spirit.
It would seem like the properties of all of these items that you've... What? What are you thinking?
Shahid all of a sudden had a flashback to the day in which he lost his family. He sees the creature eat his family, and then he's just kind of in his head, kind of like reverses that film all the way back to the moment where him and Abigail were standing on the precipice of this cliff, and he remembers how the antithesis of what happened was him dropping a vial and it exploding, and that's how this patron deity came out. As he's picturing this, he also remembers a joke that he made to Abigail when he found a potion, and he said, "Should I drink this?" And she said, no, don't, because he said it teasingly, which is what made him drop it. And then it just hits him, and he goes, in the present time, what do you think would happen if you drank concentrated spirit? Would it power you the same way that it would power Ethan? Is this potentially why they have it on them, or at least this particular one? I mean, don't we find it odd that such a small vial would be only on one individual? He doesn't seem any more special than the other. He's doing some form of guard duty in the front end of this potential stronghold, where for all we know, once you go further, there's even more of these individuals.
Maybe it's a means to deter anything lashing out in these holes, to stop them from being eaten or consumed.
Mr. Shahid, your face underwent dramatic changes. Were you recalling something that none of us actually heard?
Yes. So when this happened to me and I lost my family, I recall a vial. There was this black vial, and this is where this being, this entity that I can't describe beyond black smoke, rose, and it all came from a similar looking vial, except that one was black. I made the joke about drinking it to my business partner, Abigail, who was adamant that I wouldn't. Obviously, I wasn't truly considering drinking the item. However, there was a vial then, and breaking it open did release some form of essence.
Perhaps. Do you believe that this liquid is something that could restore life?
In some capacity, yes. I do believe that this will summon something once imbibed, broken, maybe used as a salve on something. I walk over to Renault and I actually make a slow gesture of the vial towards them. I believe your hands are the safest with such compounds.
Oh dear, alright. This will be in the hidden compartments of my toolkit. This big ass satchel he has on his side. He's gonna start mucking through it to keep it hidden away. I'll hold it for the time being, I assume.
Should we just ask? And I'm gonna cast Speak with Dead on this dead body.
I will never get used to that, but sure.
Okay.
And the way I'm casting it this time, I'm just like kind of like kicking him with my boot.
Oh God. Okay.
Like,
hey,
it with a stick.
You've done this shit so many times. You guys start smelling some incense that Ophelia has lit up, and yeah.
You there? Wake up.
You see it. Its eyes don't move, but it kind of gives the voices.
Oh, good.
Where are you?
The cultist is awake. Okay. So this vial of spirit ichor. What is it used for?
The restoration.
Okay. Yes, you're also very vague and edgy. What happened? Are you supposed to drink it?
It is to be imbibed by the faithful.
I swear I'm going to give this spell to one of you to talk to them from now on. So, yes. What are the effects of consuming it?
Refreshments of a depth unknown to mortals.
Good God.
Whose spirit is it?
Who? Yes, that's a good question. Who's in this one?
Distilled. All of it is distilled.
Oh,
So many.
Ooh, okay.
Like those vats that we saw
Yes.
in the basement of the asylum.
Yes.
But those are blue, and those are for the crystal.
Where's the main source of the spirits? Where are they being collected?
From the living in the city.
Oh, bye. Okay. And I'm gonna like aggressively wave the incense over his body. And, like, this is disgusting. This is my worst. When we get back to the headquarters and we built it up again, remind me to pick something a little cleaner next time. All right, you all heard that. It's consumed to refresh, revitalize, using us or our dead.
Sure. So they're distilling the souls of individuals from Fallen Drift, which we've seen, like the other cultists, in order to make this concentrated spirit ectoplasm. And then once imbibed, it will refresh the soul with the vigor of whatever entity that they are attempting to manifest. Did I get all that?
I think so. So, Renault, please don't drink it. It could be like, your good neighbor Jacob's or something. We don't know.
I just want to let you know I have at least some modicum of intelligence in terms of imbibing foreign substances, so I wouldn't do that.
Okay, that's good.
It's a good thing he has it, because I probably would have.
Wouldn't that be your aunt?
Yes.
No, we saw my aunt. She was already in one of them abominations, remember?
Oh, this is true. Either way.
Do you need a soul for an Never mind. This is not a conversation we need to
I'm
be
pretty
having
sure
right
I
now.
would know if it was my aunt.
Okay, that's a conversation for another time.
So, hold on a minute. I still have a thought about this. So, I believe we're all mentally on the right path here as far as how this is distilled and created. But now, if I'm not mistaken, and if my memory is serving me correctly, in the basement, the distillery, was it blue because of the crystals? Wasn't it a blue
Yes.
hue? And this is green, so it's similar but different. Or maybe at a different process.
Shahid,
one was-
where are you in relation to everyone else?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I am still by this body, so I am
Gotcha.
right. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay,
I just
cool,
wanted to
cool.
confirm that you were still there.
Yes.
You see Onyx Mantle walking over to the pit, and he's also making a gesture of some kind.
What do you see, Onyx Mantle?
I'm getting the feeling that there are, those whispers that sometimes we hear every now and then?
Yes.
They're coming from down below. It seems all concentrated as opposed to everywhere else. There's one that does not come from below. It comes from this entire area. But it's distant now. I've heard it before. It's deep, it's low. You can't really understand it. But now it's very far away. And the rest of the voices all come from this area now. And there's something about this. It just smells a wee like something like from back home, but I can't, but I don't have a.
Are you talking about the mines?
There's something in there that I.
Are you familiar with the smell of the crystals that you and Grungnir were mining? Is that perhaps what you're smelling? Are you?
Laddie,
Is
that's
this
exactly what it is. Hi! He slaps his knee. That's exactly what it is. There's something down there, and I know it. They're using it. That green stuff in that vial. The owl crystals back, the kind that Grungnir himself was supposedly like responsible for. That was green gas. Like when you smashed a crystal, some of that came out and absorbed your spirit. I think they're mining.
So
for
the
those
blue
things.
crystals broken release a green vapor.
No. I think I didn't know about the blue, but that green. I think the green is like the raw, and the blue is refined. Does that make sense?
Oh.
So, I guess the question is, if Onyx Mantle's gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it. This is good shit.
I guess the question is, do we go down?
I don't think we have a choice. He turns around and takes a look back down. Whatever it is that's down there, it's waiting for us. We made buckets and heaps of noise up here. They know that we're here. But we've come this far. I don't think we can turn around. There's no place in Fallen Drift for us. And the answer to what it is that controls Fallen Drift is, well, it's down in there.
I agree. I think we should go.
Question is, how the hell we get down there?
Well, you're familiar with mines. I thought you would know.
Mines? What kind of racist crap is that? No, just because I'm a freaking dwarf does not mean that I have a mining
No,
background.
I
Speak to them and I
nothing to
say
do-
they do kind of low key say stuff that's kind of against things.
I will have you know, not every
I didn't say anything. I got sensitivity training.
not every dwarf is a miner. Not every dwarf is a smith.
I only say that because you were just talking in Grungnir's apartment about how you were in the mines together.
I was not in the mines with him. I am out there to try to find Grungnir. He comes from a time that is long before me, love. But if you want to say that every single one of us dwarves happen to be brewers, now you're talking. But until that time,
don't feed into stereotypes.
Also, you're a man, and she has a thing about those as well.
well, you know,
That is
look,
true.
there's
She
something
has said
about
a bunch
this.
of
I
times
just
about
have
that,
nothing to say anymore. And he like
Listen.
waddles off.
The only contribution that men have made to this world is pants, and I'm going to like hitch my leg over and tie my rope in my pack to my waist and tie it to this board and create a little rappel to go down. I didn't go yet, and because I'm not wearing that line was said because I'm not wearing a skirt today, and so are we going or not?
Yeah.
You
think
know
we
what
should-
I'm talking about, you man of metal, you. Please do not involve me in this.
I don't think at the time that we live there are any stereotypes about metal men.
I thought it was all. Are there stereotypes about metal men always
yet,
being
please do not
hard
make-
or something? I'm sure you can come up with something now.
Oh my god, I'm going to tap like 3 different stones and cast light on all of them and like toss them down the mine while everybody is like
I want to glance over with my double sight and watch it go down as far as, well, at least up to 120 feet.
So you go to cast it, and
That's lovely.
it encompasses multiple stones. They begin to glow radiantly, and then you just thunk, throw them overboard. They continue to go down, illuminating down below. Until
It's down there.
boom, boom, boom. You can see as far as down as about 100 feet or so, there's scaffolding and more, some ropes and stuff like that you can climb down. Directly in front of you is what appears to be a winch system of some kind.
oh, I don't even need the rope. we just use this.
When they say I'm going to look over, does that look to be of sturdy construction still?
Yeah.
The winch system?
Yeah, it absolutely is. Right, what are you looking at over there? What you're looking at those logs that are tossed into the rock? Is that what you're doing?
I believe so. Is that what I'm doing?
Well, it's safe. I've already inspected it. I know. Fine, I know a little something about rock.
Okay. So if we're all ready to go, let's go down to the bottom of this pit. We're really good at that. We've been doing that quite a lot.
Sometimes we climb, sometimes we fall, sometimes we get pulled in by something.
90 minutes later, we're gonna enter the fucking dungeon. Okay.
I was smart enough with my kits to have more than one set of rope. So what I'm doing is after I'm done doing my carving on the wood panel on the side of this walkway, Steve, I'm going to set up a rope to rappel down accordingly.
Okay. May I please have an athletics check, please, everyone?
Oh, I suck at this.
Oh, nay. Shahid's Eric's been waiting for this moment. so when I noticed they all go starting to rappel, he gets that little flashback from when they were trying to chase a kid, even going up, and he's like, I'm too old for this, and he lowers his head, and then he gives like these like low, and then raises his hands like this and casts fly on himself.
Oh, fucking sweet.
And then these shadows like begin like morphing around his legs, almost like a propeller, and just slowly lift him, and he kind of like hovers his way down and just slowly begins to lower as he watches them climb.
Yeah, you go down.
Very practical. Well done.
All right, so Casper was the only one who rolled athletics.
Oh, sorry. I suck.
24.
Awesome.
Casper.
I got a 4.
Oh, shit. Well, that's not good.
No.
That's not good at all. And we don't have any more urchins.
I have the rest of the rope.
Which is in your hand as your body starts tumbling into the void.
When I see this, can I try to over and try to grab him?
Oh, dude. Give me... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. There is no fly skill anymore, is there?
No.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. Let me see.
What do you want? Some kind of like athletics?
Give me Arcana.
I want to cast guidance if I can while you're reaching.
Does fly designate whether or not it's clumsy or perfect flight? Does it designate anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. It used to. Never mind.
No.
I'm thinking 3-5.
Sorry, buddy. I gave you an extra one.
So I'm sorry. What did you want me to roll again, dude?
He's looking at it now.
You Arcana.
Arcana, you got it.
Yeah.
So 23.
Okay. So there's you hear something that kind of like some pebbles start falling past you, and then you quickly look up and you see Renault kind of go, oh shit. It's like start falling back. You you swerve over, or describe it, and then give me a strength check. Go for 15 and above if you can. Let's see if you can hold on to him.
This is just a regular ability check, right? For the the strength?
Yeah, yep, straight up.
Nah, 11. So I try to go over, and when I see him fall, and for a thing, I try to bring my hands out, try to catch him like almost like a cradle position, and he just right through.
Well, hold on. Let's see if we can modify this. Renault, give me a dex check.
Gladly. Check. That's the saves. That's the check. Dex. Oh nope.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Do I have any pluses? Do I have any pluses?
Yeah. Well,
1 and 2, right?
Yeah. However, okay. So here's what I was gonna do. So The DC for this is 15, right? It's like medium difficulty. Shahid, you start swooping over. You definitely get it within there. However, you weren't strong enough to be able. You touched him, but you weren't strong enough to grab onto him. Renault, on the other hand, tried to reach on out because the DC was 15. I'm going for the difference between them. You rolled an 11. You needed a 15, so you were off by 4. Renault, on the other hand, got a fucking 19 on his dex, which is that 4. The two of them, yeah, you guys managed to grab onto it, and then thunk, you hold on. Now, Shahid, with that fly, you're kind of going, oh boy. And you start sinking a little bit quicker this time.
Yeah.
But with that ingenuity, the two of you going after it, yeah, you both manage to land with a hard thump, but it is absolutely controlled. And you land next to several stones at the base of a large basin. What probably is, we're going to say it's fairly flat. Lots of dead animals in here. You know, the poor things that fell. How is everyone else doing?
Are you rolling athletics?
I got
Athletics,
a 24
yeah.
on my athletics.
Yeah, you found a rope and you see all this transpire. you see all this transpire, and you're like, you're going down, and you can see another rope just kind of get tossed over, swing alongside you, and then Ophelia kind of go.
I just I very gracefully.
She Mary Poppins her way down.
I stare every single person in the eyes as I go down.
Good night, Boffin. Ophelia, I have some questions for you.
What
color was the glass dagger?
It was blue.
It was refined.
Was it blue?
Yeah, it was like a pretty blue crystally color.
And the gases inside the containers in the basement of the asylum were definitely blue as well?
Or were they
the
green? Lanterns and stuff in the basement were green.
The lanterns were green. The blue liquid was blue.
Blue.
Okay, there you go. The chat was kind of curious. All right, Ethan, let's see if we can get...
remember something.
Why'd you ask Ophelia, though?
I was kind of curious.
Okay, all right.
Ominous.
Make sure I'm paying attention.
Just make sure everything's cool. Ethan, not a problem there. He's fine. He makes his way down and grabbing onto a rope, and it's like with a controlled slide with one hand. He's like looking everywhere. Is everyone all right? And he just continues going down. You see, let me see here. Yeah, you hear Onyx Mantle kind of go, oh, let's see what this has been. I have never had to do this. He takes out a small feather, kind of looks at her, and then he jumps off, and you see him start going down, and then...
Did he cast Featherfall himself?
He did.
That's adorable.
And he said, hello, everyone. And it's just like... It just goes straight down.
Casper's looking at like Shahid flying around and Onyx Mantle just kind of falling down. He's like, I should learn magic. It seems really useful.
So everyone manages to land down at the base of this area. Now, down there you see 3 tremendously like glowing white stones, enough to and they were tossed down, and one kind of lodged itself into a rock, kind of difficult to get out, but you can absolutely reclaim 2 of them if you want. You guys land. There is at the on the, we're going to say, the southern side of this large circular area with scaffolding going up. Now you look up and it seems like that the nighttime is just so far away. You can smell there's something slightly acrid on the air. There's a passageway roughly hewn out about 10-12 feet wide or so that opens up into an area. Looking beyond, you see something glistening in the distance, low to the ground, and immediately before that, something that appears to be a cable coming down, and 4 more cables coming off of that, tied to what could be a platform of some kind. This is all beyond the opening. The opening itself stands about 10 feet tall or so. But you guys are not in there yet.
Can we take like a 5-minute break? I have to go to the bathroom really, really bad. and get some more water.
Absolutely. Guys, we will be right back. We're just going to hop on intermission for about 5 minutes. We'll be right back. Eric, say your last name.
Malave.
Malave. There you go. And if you completely anglicize it, Malave.
Malave.
Malave. There you go. All right, guys, we are back. You may notice that there is also a missing Kevin over there. He just had an emergency and had to skate, so he's out, but he was kind enough to leave his zoom up, so no adjustments. So we are down one player. Having said that, you guys are at the bottom of the pit. There's a archway to the south, about 10 to 12 feet wide, and about 10 or and about the same tall, roughly hewn. Beyond, you can see some movement, something glimmering, something awful. You get a smell that is acrid, like a slight acidic taint to the air. You hear movement like footsteps echoing through the halls beyond. What do you guys do?
I think Casper's gonna like draw his rapier, and then just creep forward towards that entranceway.
Okay. Yeah, you certainly do. You begin moving forward, being
As
ever so
sneakily
careful
as I can. Yeah.
Yep. Give me a stealth check, just in case.
Just in case. That's a 28.
Jesus Christ. And we never see him again.
You get closer to it, and you can see directly in front of you by about 15 feet or so that there is, in fact, a like what appears to be a platform about 15 by 15, very wide planks that is up to some sort of a hoist crane. Looks like things are meant to be brought down from above through this massive thing behind you and down into this area. Beyond, you can see rough stone lining the floor, and beyond the archway itself, it seems to explode into openness. You can detect from beyond that there is some form of light coming from somewhere far off on the right-hand side. But the most curious thing of all is about 30 feet, 40 feet away from you. I'm not going to say that you walked through the archway, through the gate into this area. Or not gate, but archway. There seems to be a vine, but it is made more out of intestine than it is green. Many of them clinging to what seems to be a cliff face. You can see beyond the cliff wall, so something lies between it and the wall in the very far distance. But a heaving mass of this stuff. What are you doing?
I want to look at now that I'm closer to the entryway, I want to see if there's anything distinguishing about it.
About the entryway?
Yeah, about like the hewn entryway.
Roughly,
we've seen a lot of circles with runes and stuff on them that passing through was not fun.
As far as you can see, there's nothing there.
Well, okay then. I think Casper will kind of, gesture that it's safe to come up at least this far, and since he doesn't see anything wrong with the entryway, he'll step through.
Renault is hanging back for a moment, grabbing his ankle. He's indicating that he had hurt himself. Onyx Mantle is tending him for a second. Onyx Mantle said, "What the hell's going on? Who had the green thing last?"
He did.
When he landed, it cracked. And Onyx Mantle looks at him. "Oh no! No!" And he tries wiping some of this stuff off of him and like wiping his hand on it. And you can see that the fall had caused a little bit of a scrape, and some of that goes right into Renault. And you see Renault disappears. No! What the fuck just happened? I swear to you, I had nothing to do with it. Hold on for a second. And he starts like whipping his hands around in furious action, reaching into pouches and pulling out components of some kind, flinging a whole bunch of shit up in the air. And he's like, "Where are you? Where are you? Fuck, I can hear his whispers." but his body is no more. Fuck! Fuck!
You need to be. What?
Can we hear his whispers? Can we hear Renault? Or is it just Onyx Mantle?
It's Onyx Mantle due to the spell that he cast.
What?
We just heard. We just keep your voice down.
Sorry. Fuck, I can't do anything.
That's fine. We'll try to find him.
He's around here. I can sense his life. His presence is around. But his body is no more. We're gonna have to bring it back. And only he did this before. He said that wasn't his body disincorporated or no. Fuck. Shit.
If you can hear his whisper, as long as you can hear him, he's still alive. So
you see Onyx Mantle turn around and sharply look over to his right. No one is there. He's like, something just tapped me on my shoulder.
okay, so he's here somewhere. Maybe, perhaps Ethan can have. Ethan, do you have some sort of connection, like a backup? What is the word he uses? Radar or sensor thing? There's got to be something where you could see him even when he's not here.
I'm unable to see him, but I can detect his presence, or rather the presence of a life form, but I also must add, it is fading. Well, I don't know about the fading part because it's not fading for me. So whatever your sight or smelliness can do is detecting something different. Something very different.
Why don't the two of you work together? You sense what you sense, and you sense what you sense, and if it's fading, if it depletes completely, let each other know so we can work with more urgency to get him back.
What I am sensing appears to be more of an after effect, the remnants of life. And what I'm sensing seems to be the continuation of spirit. I can hear the whispers. I know he's whispering because he's just going on and on and on.
Yeah, that sounds like Renault.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's him. He's talking something about using this new form in order to inspect the matrix array of some kind of thumbnails. I don't.
Okay, then maybe let him play for a little bit. We have to push forward, though.
Renault, just follow us around. Sorry.
Listen, I do all this work. Yeah? I'm not going to have you following me around
Where
the
the
street.
fuck did you come from? I didn't even see you over there.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
kind
you
of the whole
go.
point of sneaking around.
Oh, right.
Right. So, through that entryway, there's light off to the right. There's a platform hoist in the middle. And sort of... There's a... corn and a vine isn't really correct because vines are, plants. It's well, like a vine if plants were made of meat. Yeah.
Do you hear that? Hey, listen. You hear that undulating?
Moist undulation.
Oh, I'd
Yes.
rather not.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Not ideal.
Is what you walked into alive, or is it just covered in living bits?
I didn't walk all the way in yet. No. I just wanted to let you guys know it was there and that it's safe to move up at least where I was before, and then
Does
that
it
whole
feel?
thing happened.
Does it feel a bit like we're walking into a stomach?
No.
It does.
Well, yes.
Don't you know but our improv?
Yes, and exactly. Yeah.
Not just a stomach, stomachs.
So you are standing in the archway. Casper, you're in front. Onyx Mantle has sidled up some distance away from you on your left-hand side. The three that remain, Ethan, Ophelia, and Shahid, standing there as well.
So, oh god, I see what you're saying about that.
Moist undulation.
Please, let's call it something else. This is disgusting.
That damp wriggling.
That's slightly better.
You tell me to keep it down, and then the two of you go on prattling.
I'm speaking in parlor tones.
You parlor this, parlor that. Parlor tricks. Hold on. So if there's a torch here over there, then this place is still inhabited. And what the fuck is that? Mom, thank you so much for the cheer. What the hell?
I can't control my token.
Wait, Onyx, come back.
Got it. 1 second. What? Wait. He comes back.
I see the top of a cloak right over the crest.
Oh, there's someone else here.
Careful now.
I don't have control of my token in Foundry.
1 second, guys, and let me get you your characters. I don't know why that's not happening.
The woman character is in complete control.
Casper, try moving now.
Yes.
There you go. And Shahid, try moving now.
Yes.
My bodily autonomy returns.
Wait, I don't see you guys moving. I don't see you at all. Shit.
I was
now I
behind
gotta
you.
refresh.
Yep, refresh.
No, I gotta refresh.
Wow,
I
you
lost
guys
my
got
control.
a level 1 hype train coming in. Holy shit.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you each have an urchin, or rather, excuse me, you each have a +1, as well as a +1, 2 +1s and a single +2. And you also have a single urchin for the use of the party, one inspiration. Oh my god, you guys are fucking amazing. Okay. Wow. Ophelia, can you see everything?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So we can either Eldritch blast him off the face of the earth, or he seems pretty stupid. I think I can charm him too, if he's another cultist.
Meanwhile, Ethan seems to be staring intently at the blood vine things. I can tell you this. Those things do not register as life nor unlife. It is something else. There is something inside of me that tells me I've encountered this before, or at least this body has. But I don't recognize it as something from my own lifetime. Please stand by as I access my memory. He's going on his... He just like stands there, freezes, and you see his eyes blinking.
I had one more Foundry question. I'm sorry. Is it supposed to be just like pitch black, or do I just not have vision again?
Oh, hold on. You just don't have vision.
You blind.
You don't want to see the moist undulation.
I want the moist undulation.
We just like keep you in the dark. That's all.
You get to hear the moist undulation.
Yes, you do.
ASMR.
There you go. Casper, you're all set. Okay, buddy. We're all good.
The dampened glides.
But what?
Casper, you seemed pretty sneaky before. Can you like crawl forward to see if there's anybody else besides that one?
I can do my best.
And then I kind of want to.
Oh, he's moving away. He's moving away.
There's more.
Where?
Here, move in front of me. Come.
Everyone, roll for stealth.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Stealth.
That's a 26 for me.
Okay.
Oh God, that's a 1. I'd like to roll. Can I use that last urchin?
You want to use it? Are you serious?
Can I? I could either do that or I can cast silence.
They have a hype train going. They have a minute and a half and only 43% through. I don't know if they're going to get you another urchin, but if you're going to use it,
you're making it sound like we should save it.
I have a lot planned for you.
All right, fuck it. I rolled a 1 and it's juicier that way, I guess.
Okay, and then you hear in the distance, shh, someone else is here. and then the scuffling of feet starts coming. Holy shit! Raffle just hit up with like 1,000. Oh my god, you guys are fucking amazing.
Raffle.
Thank you, Raffle.
Wow, yeah, oh my god, yep. They just give you a +1/+2.
I think that was chat's tacit approval of using an urchin.
Poglet. Fucking man, Pog, keep going, brother. Oh, dude, wow.
Y'all are amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are seriously freaking amazing. Okay, okay. Y'all have 2 +1s, 2 +2s, because no one has used any, and now you have 2 inspirations. You now have like 4, 6. You each have a total +6 if you blow your load. So keep that in mind.
Shit.
Having said that, Ophelia, all right. Well, you guys are now in full view. We're going for it.
I
rolled a 26 to like creep up the edge and look over at Ophelia, just like stop. What's going on?
And hold on for a second. Let me.
And I got an 18.
Got an 18. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Hold
No
on.
matter. Now let's do it.
Holy shit! Wow, they are going nuts on the friggin' hype train. Zen, you are amazing, dude. Hey, Zen, check your Patreon. I sent you a message in Patreon. Please. Okay.
So can I work out this one that I rolled?
Oh, Don, yeah. Go ahead. What do you got?
Okay, so Ophelia is like very impatient, and Casper is like crawling very slowly, like she had asked. And then as soon as she hears him say like somebody else is here, then she's going to like be like, oh god, okay, fine, and I'm going to like stomp up to the edge, and I would like to say they're everywhere and cast Enemies Abound.
What? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, hold up. Well, on a 1, you don't get to take an action. Number 1. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were in initiative.
No. Oh, we rolled, but not only your action caused them to have a surprise on you, so they're pretty much gonna get to go first.
Well, that's convenient because I can't be surprised. That's a feat.
Okay.
Yay, alert.
Yay, you. Everyone else is like, hey, what the fuck is going on?
We're
Casper's in
surprised
the
at
middle
you.
of doing the silent signing. He's like,
I
Surprised at Ophelia.
I figured
Ophelia's not
out loud
surprised at herself
translated.
at all.
I figured with my alert I could have done what I did, but it's cool. I was gonna be very open.
Yeah, you hear a whole bunch of commotion. Kill them! Sacrifice them to the elder gods, and other such things. They are they're moving. Oh my god, you guys with the friggin' cheers! Holy shit! You just may keep these PCs alive this time. I mean, everything's balanced, but you know.
Right.
They're gonna appreciate this. All right, they've taken. Oh no, hold on. This guy's like, hey, you know, I was just walking away. Let me come on back because apparently someone's decided to pay us an Avon visit. Wow, they just got you freaking level. What, dude? They just hit up on level 3.
Shit.
Whoa,
Thanks, friends.
Bro, friends! Holy shit!
They are ready to see this go
dude.
down.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. It is now 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
Should I invoke the 5-second rule?
No.
Snap decisions allow chaos to reign.
Yeah, but we could do it. We could do it without the time limit. We could do 5 seconds on our own.
So then, yes.
No. Let us do it.
So yes. All right. Ready?
Are you saying 5 seconds per like turn?
Yeah. In other words, feel free to go. Feel free to go ham with the descriptions. But as soon as it is your turn, first off, within Foundry, and your turn yourself. I think everyone knows how to do that. So we're going to take care of that first. End your turn yourself when it is the end of your turn. Describe all of your actions at the beginning of your turn. Keep in mind where it is because Foundry is going to show you where you are in the combat tracker. And then we're going to get through a massive combat in 3, 2, 1. Casper, your turn.
Okay, this guy that's coming up the stairs is 27 feet away from me.
Yep.
I'm in a bonus action, insightful fighting against him.
Okay, you got it.
So that's an insight check against his deception.
Don't worry about it. You can see him.
I got a 17 on my insight.
Against his deception?
Yeah.
He's not even trying.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean,
I'm gonna,
oh, yeah. He's like, haha, you can't see me. I'm not actually going this way. Oh, fuck, you see me.
and then I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, boy.
It's an 18 to hit.
That is absolutely going to hit, and that's going to be
So
for a total of 5 points.
Plus, I get my sneak attack from the
Yep,
inside
go
while
ahead.
fighting.
Go ahead.
So 5,
Jesus.
and then another 11, so 16.
Haha, you can't see. He's dead.
Then I shout down to the other group and I go, but I got another knife too.
They go, ooh, morale checks. Ethan's like, are we in combat? Oh, hold on, I'll be right there. And he comes like barreling through. He's gonna make a athletics check right here. He's going to attempt to, let's see. That's a 16. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. He vaults himself over the edge and straight down in here, doing like a triple gainer, whatever that means. It sounded good. So unfortunately, I'm going to say that that's the end of his turn. Onyx Mantle. Oh, we're in action here. And he comes over to the edge. And he goes, right, what do we got going on? And he ends his turn. The next guy comes up. You're all going to die. All right, hold on. Where is this dude? Is this dude?
5 seconds are up. Next.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. You know what? Use it or lose it. You know what? I got to hold by mine. Shahid, you're up.
Shahid steps forward. First guy that's to the side of Ethan gets Eldritch Blast in the face.
Okay.
Hopefully with a 20.
With a 20? Yeah.
Not nat.
Yeah,
but,
dirty
yeah.
20. Not a problem.
For, 13 damage.
13. Oh, God.
Yep, as he walks up, he's just basically pulling one of the shadows and just launches that inky shadow right towards him and smashes him. If he's still standing, he's gonna follow up with a second one right behind it at the same individual.
Sure, you're gonna need to be just a little bit closer to the edge. Take a free action to get up there.
Oh, sorry about that.
You're good.
Well, that would have been. I'll move forward, but that was a 22 to hit for 14 damage.
Oh yeah, no, you see him like, and he's beginning. Oh, fuck! And he looks up. He's none too happy. Are you standing in the middle of that?
What's that?
You're standing in the middle of that. Can
I will say yes, because that's fair, being that I just did. So yes, I am.
Constitution save, please.
Okay, is this being charmed or anything like that? Just because I have
no mental effects.
Stuff again. Okay, cool. So Constitution save. I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, here we go. Boom. Tribute. Constitution save. Barbs with a 6.
You feel your ankles go cold. You look down real quick and you can see 2 of them have latched themselves around your feet, and you feel like a necrosis beginning to overtake you. You are going to take... That is going to be 7 points of damage. 7 points of necrotic damage. Yeah. You can feel so much. Holy crap. Oh, what? Yeah, level 2. Okay, so they touched on level 3. Congrats, guys. You each have a total of plus, wow. You have a 3, 4, 7, 9. You each have a total of plus 9 in case you need it for any reason.
Thank you.
Thank you, y'all.
That is going to continue each round that you are there, rolling 2d12, and each round that you are there adds an additional 12.
You got it. Is it going to take any like kind of a special pull to do it? Like, you know what I'm saying, like a strength check or something like that? Or do we?
No, it's actually fairly weak. It's like stepping on really bad grass.
Bet. I am done.
Okay, you got it. So if you begin your turn in that's when you're gonna have to roll. So FYI.
Will you allow me to step back in the same turn?
Yep, by all means, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, because you realize it's like, oh shit, it's really slippery here.
Like I believe right there. It doesn't have
That's
anything.
fine.
Let me zoom in, and yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Yep, it's right there. Cool.
All right, cool. Now we've got, let's see, is it this guy? Yeah, it is this guy. All right. He's going to step up and he's going to swing and hopefully a miss on our friend down there. Let's find out. Oh, geez. He goes, clink, fuck. It's just pretty much that.
He's metal, you get.
This one is this guy down here is and just like raises his hand in some kind of a thing, and it's like a weapon appear in his hands, and he is casting. Okay, that is going to see. He hits Ethan for a total of 7 points of damage, like raising something like a straight out of the air. A blade began to appear and cut down into Ethan. Ethan's like, what the heck? It turns around and tries to. It looks like he's going to start swinging for it, but first it is Ophelia's turn. Mind you, you are currently 5 feet away from the edge there, so you may want to get a little bit closer if you want to hit somebody just on the other side.
I don't need to hit anybody physically. I'm going to say, you there, to the one directly below Ethan. And I'm going to say, look around you, they're everywhere, and cast Enemies Abound.
Okay, let's roll that save.
All right.
That's a 7.
Nice. Fuck yes. So I love this. I reach into the mind of one creature I could see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends. Each time the target takes damage, it can repeat a saving throw, ending the effect on itself a success.
Okay, and the source of its fear is going to be
me.
Yeah, it's going to be you. Okay, while the source of its fear is still with insight, which is going to be you. So yeah, he's like none too pleased, and he's just like, well, his concentration right now is on Ethan. So let's find out what happens on his turn. Are you done?
I am done.
Okay, and your turn, please.
Yeah.
Just a quick clarifying question. Which guy was that cast on?
What's that?
What?
Which guy was that cast on? Sorry.
The guy
directly to the south of Ethan.
Yeah, directly below Ethan.
The guy's spinning.
I'm gonna touch Shahid's shoulder at the end of my turn and cast Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And now it's done.
Alrighty, and this guy now steps up, and he's going to hopefully swing and a miss. Let's find out. He's coming around the bases here. It's not good at all. It's a swing and a miss. Yeah, there's no. It goes clank, and Ethan's just like, "This is so much fun." He's done. The next one is like, I'm gonna go get help, and he starts. He's gonna go run. He's gonna take a dash action, and let's see. Yeah, I think he's gonna fuck off as much as he can. Let's see here.
Just like Marguerite.
Wow.
Too soon?
Speak your truths.
And that guy is done. We're now at the top of round 2 with Casper. You're up, buddy.
All right. How high is this little cliff that we're on?
We're looking at about 12 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna try to jump down, sort of rapier first, and land on the guy that had chanted and cast at Ethan.
Sure. I'm not even sure what it is for acrobatics and the DC of height, but let's just say it's a DC 12.
DC 12 acrobatics. That's a
19. Oh, Jesus Christ. You go, ha-ha, triple gainer. You do a Lutz in the middle of the air.
I'm jumping down on him. I don't have.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Oh, yeah. I'm jumping down onto him, like, to make an attack on him. I'm doing some, like, Dark Souls plunging attack on him.
Okay.
Let's go, Casper.
All right, sure. You know what? We're going to treat this like a fall, so you're going to get 2d6 of damage on that. Let's see. Give me a dexterity check.
Save or just the check?
Save, actually. Let's go for their save.
Dex save. That's a nat 20 for a 26.
You do it. Not only you land, and you land so hard, so thoroughly, you don't even treat this as difficult terrain. This guy's just like all of a sudden when I was there with my he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Roll your strength.
My strength?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna see something. Go
Like a strength check?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, go 15 and above, and
I got a 5 on my strength check.
all right. So you kind of pushed him down. So he's prone, and you're standing just over him. Both your feet are on either side of his prone body.
I want to stab.
Go ahead.
Stab down with my rapier. That's a melee attack on somebody who's prone. So
Yeah, you just do it. You just do it. You off him. That's not a problem. Yeah, especially with your 17 and 8 fucking points of damage. Jesus.
And I have advantage on it, so it's
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
And
To
then
the hills, baby.
I guess as a bonus action, I'll use my cunning action. I have cunning action. I'm a rogue, so as a bonus action, I'll take dodge against this cultist closest to me, and sort of stand up after just crushing this dude and give my best rip street fight taunt of fucking come on then.
Just like gangs in New York. Shit.
All right. Ethan is now going to launch his attack, and let's see here. You're done with your turn, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I forget how to target. Oh, that's right. I have to do this a slightly different way. So we're going to target that one. And Ethan you can hear a and then so he raises his arm, and you see the two pipes that are there. He just kind of plants it against the guy's forehead, and he's going to make a shot here. Let's see. That is going to be, oh, come on. Why can't I do that? I should be able to. Oh, there it is. Yep, there we go. Nope, that's the amount of damage. Steve, let's do this. Nope, that's not going to happen. That's where is his stuff? Oh, Jesus.
First time?
Yep, it is totally his first time. 17 for a total of 6 points against this guy. Well, that's going to be a 17 is absolutely going to hit. And let me see here. I'm sorry. I know it's now taken 5 seconds longer, but I don't know what just. I'm sorry, guys.
Spish.
There we go. And that's a force damage and the 6. Okay. He's launched an attack out after this guy. Has he taken any damage? He's not taking any damage. What happened? He's not taking any goddamn damage.
I think you have Ethan taking damage.
Is it Ethan?
That's where it looks like the minuses are coming out of.
Oh shit! Yeah, it is. Whoops. Hold on. Thank you.
Oh,
Ethan, my boy.
Ethan's just I got this, guys. Don't worry.
I got this. And he puts it up against his head. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move this fucker out of the way. Move this fucker out of the. God damn it! I can't.
Ethan's like, hold my concentrated spirit.
Here, let me do that. Okay, cool. Here, there we go. There we go.
Love this.
There's that, and it just launches at this guy, and you see a splatter of blood on his head as Ethan is now going to take a second attack against that. That is going to be a 12, and unfortunately for Ethan, that attack is going to. Oh no, he's going to add in a +1.
Hey.
That attack is now going to work, and Ethan is going to do the last little bit, which is going to be, where are you? This one here. That's going to be 7 more points of damage against him.
Oh my god.
There you go. Okay.
You targeted the guy that I did enemies abound.
Ethan doesn't know. This is all within 6 seconds. All of it is within 6 seconds. All right, Ethan is done. What does he know? And Onyx Mantle is now right, stepping up. Oh, that goo. Okay, so we're not going to go over to there. My name is not Shahid.
Oh, fighting words.
It's getting a little spicy.
I just give him a little poke as he goes over the edge.
Oh, you motherfucker! So, let me see.
He casts Featherfall on himself again.
Let's see. We're going to cast this real quick. Let's see what this turns out to be. That is going to be a save DC. This guy, let's see what that is. Oh, shit. He makes it. Okay. So you see, you motherfuckers. All right. Well, you killed our friend. And now I'm going to kill you. And you see him You see lightning shoot out of his hand. He's holding a crystal in his hand. It launches out, and you can see it's like a long thread of electricity, almost like a rope. It wraps itself around one of the cultists, and he goes, "Come here!" And he tries pulling on the rope in order to slam him into the cliff face. Unfortunately, God, "Come here!" Oh. All right, I'll try that again next time. And he's done. Let's see. Hold on. And now that guy's okay. He's gonna step back in, and he's like, yeah, you're going to no, this guy was closer. He said, "You're betraying the faith. You need to die." And he's now going to make an attack. He's going to use a multi-attack. 1 and 2. He rolls a 3 and a... Wow, he stinks. Okay, and then 6 on the other guy. He's like stabs his friend right in the back. They're like, "What the hell's going on here?" Shahid, you're up, and then one of the cultists is on deck.
Yeah, so Shahid realizes that they kind of have everything handled over here, looks over to his left, notices one's trying to run away. He reaches into his pocket and takes out a solitary match, flicks it in his finger, and lights it. Puts it in his mouth, picks up some ichor shadow, molds it within his hands, and then takes it out, lights it on fire, and casts Fireball directly at the one that's trying to run away.
Cool.
Yo.
That was so cool.
For 25 to hit, 19 damage.
Jesus Christ.
With the match still lit in my mouth.
He's running, and as I'm gonna go get help, and he starts running, and then all you see is ash continuing to move in his form until it just starts to dissipate.
And that's the end of my turn.
Oh fuck, that was so goddamn
That's the
cool.
end of Dungeons and Dragons.
That was rad. All right.
It's what I do.
It is what I do. Guys, remember to end your turn. The cultist now is gonna step up. Which one? It's this one. And he's like, "What are you doing? Stop attacking your brother!" And he's coming in. He's like breaking off just for a quick second. And he's not gonna do anything. Ophelia, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to kind of give like a smirk, like, okay, the boys are playing nice, and I'm going to target this guy and shoot him.
Okay.
Take out that MF and
Did you just target yourself?
Yeah, because I
have enough people hitting themselves.
Hold on, let me get the dagger or the pistol. And
Ophelia always keeps that thing on her.
19 on me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. You blast him. Go ahead. Describe the damage.
So I kind of like I'm kind of like laughing to myself as the two brothers are fighting, and then the one goes over and I said, no, we're not going to interrupt a good time. And I unholster my pistol, and I kind of like just cock it real nice and smooth, and because I got my firearm specialist, baby, and I just kind of lean like I go like, "Ethan, duck," and then I shoot him.
And Ethan's like, what? It's just a quick little got it, and it just moves like a millimeter to the left and right past him.
And I aim center mass because daddy didn't raise no fool.
You got it. Meanwhile, the second cultist up top, he's going to roll to hit. That is going to be a 15 to hit, which is going to hit his friend over here, which is going to be for a total of 7 to... Nope, wrong one. Wrong one.
He got himself.
He got himself. Yeah, he totally failed. Let's undo that damage. It was 7. Okay, good. He got this one, right? Yes, that one there. And that is going to be... Oh, Christ, he's dead. Yeah, this guy is... He gets obliterated by the cultist right there. You hear stop attacking, and finally he goes to defend himself and inadvertently grabs his shoulder and shoves his blade directly in him. "I'm sorry, brother, but you're not allowed to attack us as well." And then he turns his attention back to Ethan. Alrighty. Top of round 3, Casper, you're up.
I'm gonna pat that guy on the shoulder and go, "Great work," and then stab my rapier into him.
Go ahead and target, and then do your thing.
To target him. How do I target? This one?
The little target.
That's it.
I
That's it.
figured it
Oh,
out.
man, I got you.
You got it.
Rapier attack. Oh no.
Oh, that's
Only a 9.
Will a 9 hit? A 9 will not hit.
But these guys don't have.
Dude, you have like
He's
3. You have a
like
plus 3.
9. Plus 3 will hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go plus 3 then.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
And then, so then Ethan's within 5 feet of him, so I get my sneak attack on this.
You stop. Just
I
stop.
want to do all my damage, Steve. On the road. 22. Yeah. I like grab him by the shoulder and go, "Great work there," and just like right full through his torso. Just
Oh God. Okay.
Give him the moist
Take him to the
undulation.
rips, baby. Moistly undulate that blade into his rib.
All right, you're done. And Onyx Mantle, he's looking over there. Are you done, by the way? You are done.
Yep, I ended
right.
my turn.
All right, cool. Onyx Mantle's like, you know, there are times when you realize you have nothing left to do, and he just sits down and starts picking his fingernails because he realizes you guys totally have this. Shahid, you're up.
Yeah, Shahid sees that. He fireball blast. He's just gonna try to rinse and repeat there. Just inky ichor in his hands, morphs it, and this time he puts his hands this way with the lit match still in his mouth and blows out. Fireball.
Damn it.
Fireball.
Oh,
Where?
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Oh, firebolt.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and do your thing. Oh. That's a 9.
That's 3.
You need a 3.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna add to whatever I need to get
Add-
it to hit.
You got it. You're plus 3. So now you have 2 plus 1s and 2 plus 2s. Yep. And for 16 points of damage on that
16
last guy.
points of damage on the last guy.
This guy's just like, I'm going to skewer all of you. You're gonna. He's dead. There was a burst in his center chest, as you can see the glow of ember beginning to spread and widen the hole that is there. He's holding up his finger defiantly. The last words were, "I'm going to kill you," and then he ceases to exist. Combat is done.
Shahid's gonna like look to the side on the ground to see those like veiny things, and just add insult to injury, he's gonna just spit the lit match out of his mouth at those things, like right there, and kind of try to, and then he'll just like slowly make his way around and try to walk down the ramp safely to go towards everybody.
So in order for this to work on the map, I need to see exactly where you guys are stepping. This is crucial.
I got you. Oh,
And we're
so
out of
there's
combat.
a whole bunch of stuff there.
Oh yeah,
so-
there is.
I mean, it's
As I
only
did
a
that.
12-foot drop. Casper's
Yeah.
standing at the bottom, like, all right, come on.
Cast Featherfall on us. Actually, can you cast Featherfall on us?
Me?
Yes.
No, I already cast it once.
So you don't have enough for the class.
No, I don't have enough for the class. I'm new to all of this.
Oh, okay.
Right.
You know what? Yeah, Shahid's like still trying to like remember all this stuff that's kind of been manifesting in his mind, and he goes, "Oh, that's right. Almost forgot." And then he just swirls his hands like this, Misty Step. He's in just a swirl of shadows, and
What?
in a twirl.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. That last level was very nice to me. I just haven't had a chance to use any of my toys.
Yeltsin, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you.
So that's 30 feet. So I'm gonna be like right now.
All right, you got it. You're there.
Yeah, so I just like
Boom.
swirled around, like the shadows engulfed me and it down and then back up.
And you materialize. You appear next to a cart that has multiple yellow crystals and 4 blue crystals, within it. The rest of you can all move however you need to.
Can I use Mage Hand to break away some of this goopy shit as I walk?
You take a look at it and you can see its very essence is actually embedded in the ground. It's not merely laying on top. It's a part of it.
Okay. Well, what am
Like,
I, like
as if it's literally part of the stone, like not
Exactly. Yes. It's so. All right. For the two of you who have noticed this, give me intelligence checks, please. Or investigation, whichever.
I say investigation.
Yeah, investigation will work.
Nice.
I'm on my way. Just don't want my boots to get all soiled.
21.
There we go.
You hear a thump as the dwarf lands on the ground, and oh, fuck! Well, that one hurt. And he's like grabbing his ankle and like sitting down and rubbing it next to a corpse.
Before you jump, I could have caught you.
Well, you know, I didn't want to be a bother. I'm terribly sorry.
Hey,
Ophelia,
it's not my ankle.
you rolled an investigation 21. What, Shahid?
Yes.
You doing the same?
Yeah, that was my 21. Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Shahid. Ophelia, can you roll, please?
Oh, I was making my way downtown.
Intelligence or investigation?
Hold on. Investigation. That will be a 20. Dirty 20.
Man, the two of you totally rock on this. You both notice that this corruption, whatever it is in part its own entity, as well as subsuming the world around it into itself, thus becoming a part of it, or it a part of that thing. The two of them are coexisting at the same time.
All right.
And you definitely don't want to step into those things. It's quite painful.
No. Luckily, there's a gentleman here who can help. I'm going to take the corpse, and I'm just going to push him a little bit, just a little bit, roll him down just a little bit, and I'm going to step on him, and then step off of him.
Hold on. Wait, whoa. Stop. Give me an athletics for shits and giggles.
Okay. Not my greatest, but sure. I'm going to use an urchin. I'm not even going to ask.
All right.
That was a 2. Oh, better. That was a 17.
All right. Y'all have like one left of those John. So you got, I can't believe I just said John. Jesus Christ.
Rubbing off on you. Bringing the Philly into our home.
So this is going to be pretty cool. This thing goes like slithers down with you directly on top of it.
Yeah, I'm just going to barrel roll the man down the...
No. You're right. You totally surfed it.
Oh, cool.
You're like silver surfing this dude.
Exactly.
All right,
Awesome.
you guys are all down here.
Loves
I
it.
kind
Now-
of just brush some dust off my legs.
There is a wheelbarrow here, along with several yellow gems and 4 of the blue ones. You recognize the blue ones.
Absolutely. This looks like more of that refined, I'm assuming the concentrated spirit.
Yes, what the dagger was carved out of, I believe.
Exactly.
We saw another one of these crystals in the basement on that desk. What are the yellow ones for? Are they of any consequence at all? Can I roll an investigation on that?
Sure.
Yeah, I also would like to investigate them.
Oh, yeah, you
No
guys
problem. Go ahead, buddy.
I rolled a 9.
25.
There we go.
Casper, you don't recall any specific knowledge about yellow gems. The blue ones, you concur that was the same thing that was like, that had some kind of like a flow of energy between it and the abomination that was being created in the basement of the asylum. But the yellow gems, you are not certain at all. Onyx Mantle, on the other hand, he goes, yellow gems. Hold on for a second, and he gets up and he kind of hobbles his way over, definitely favoring his foot. Well, fuck me. Those are restorative. That's good stuff. At least if hold on, let me just make sure here. Yeah, that's definitely restorative stuff. So legend has it, and he puts a hand on the wagon, definitely favoring his foot, kind of like lifting it up and putting his toe down. Legend has it that when souls were removed, we, or my people, found a way to release the captivity or the captive state of souls by mining and then somehow like the equivalent of distilling, as it comes down to James, and somehow some way release the imprisoned soul or spirit, whichever one it is.
So are you saying that these yellow crystals or gems are used to remove the soul?
Oh, I'm saying that the yellow ones are used to free the soul from.
So it releases the tether from the physical form.
No. It frees it from captivity. The blue capture it. The yellow frees it.
We might need some of this for Renault.
Providing you have an alchemy lab somewhere nearby.
They may have an alchemy lab somewhere nearby.
Well, let's hope so. But we're not going to find out by sending around.
With that being said, is there a piece of the yellow crystal? I want to actually take out my archaeologist tools that I have, and I want to take out one of the picks, and I want to try to take a sample, a decent sized sample of that yellow.
Yeah, absolutely. Pog, I'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I want to try to carefully chisel away at some using the brushes to kind of, because I don't know how volatile this is. So I want to, carefully try to do that, and then
you know what? Give me a dex. Give me a dex check.
Sure.
Let's see what you got. Oof.
16.
Not a problem. So you take, those tiny little hammers that field archaeology. Okay. So you start picking at it, and then you see you can see one of them cracking. So you change your method. You change the side, and you go. You spend about maybe 60 seconds, nothing more. You are an expert at this. You realize how to do it, and you also realize that the very action of cracking these things could cause a release of something inside. Having said that, you confidently take a look at it and figure out a way to get off a chip without the release of the energy within. You now have what we will say is 1 unit of a yellow gem.
All right.
Well done.
Got nervous for a second there. I saw the chipping, and I didn't want to release anything into the air. I know the blue ones were a little hallucinogenic to Grungnir, at least during his prior life, so didn't necessarily know what this would do. But we do have this, so if we do find something to distill this, we may have a chance at helping Renault or others. And I put it inside inside the breast pocket of my large leather jacket that I wear.
You got it. Make that note. Meanwhile, Ethan is still taking a look. He bends down and he takes a look with his eyes down on those pulsating red things. This is definitely neither alive nor undead. In fact, I'm reading its signature. It is not carbon-based like we are. Wait, how do I know what carbon-based is? Either way, it is not like any living form of creature that I've come across. I want to say, this does not come from this place. I think they come from somewhere near where Renault might come from. He steps forward and joins Shahid. What are you guys doing?
Do you mean they come from the future too? In space?
I don't know if it's from the future. I don't have any way, as Renault would say, to detect any kind of a temporal disturbance. I think that's what he says. But I can tell you that this is not a life form that is anything that I've ever seen. And even when I was dead, I didn't detect any spirit or meet anyone like this. Those things, he says as he points over his shoulder, seem to come from an entirely different place.
of this world or this
No,
realm?
actually, Miss Ophelia, I would say not of this world, but from a very different place. Furthermore, they do seem to, if you just take a look at them for a little while, you can see that they repeat a pattern of movement. Their flesh turns inside and then out, and inside and then out, he says as he mimics the actions.
Like the when there were rips and tears, and like the boy coming out of the into the hospital, and he had this planned kind of movement.
Yes, exactly like that. Yes, over at the asylum just outside.
So from there, like in the, sorry Casper, but in the rips of time and
Right, yeah. I'm not confusing the two, don't worry.
Razor ATX, or it's either Razor ATX or Razor TX, just hosted us with 66 viewers. What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody?
Having said that, welcome to Untimely Heroes. We're going to continue with the story. I think, he says as he steps forward over the dead bodies again. The signature of these things would indicate that they really do not come from anywhere near us. He takes a step back. There is definitely something wrong and yet incredible. Their signature is not like anything that I've ever encountered. I believe that this is a multidimensional creature.
Like Renault would say, time in itself was folding on itself. So it's like, I believe he used the word frequencies last time we spoke. It's like a receptor. He was trying to make it like the phonographs that play music. He was saying that, you know, different wavelengths could be, I guess, channeled, and then we would be able to view different things. And we've already come to the conclusion that the time, as it were, is on top of itself and happening all at once, not being linear. So for these things to exist, they're pulling them from one point of reality and placing it into ours, frankly, much like the way Renault is here.
Yes, exactly. It's as if they both exist and do not exist at the same time.
At the same time.
Exactly. This is concerning. But they are not moving to attack, at least none that I can see. Which way shall we go?
I would say towards where the man was going to ask for help before he was obliterated.
I was thinking the same thing.
Smart. Let's do it. And he just starts moving straight down the way. While you guys are doing that, you end up passing through a number of passageways. You can see that all of them have branched off here and there, but following the main foot traffic that has taken place in this area, you kind of get an eerie feeling. That acrid smell that you had previously seems to step up a little bit. And more, that crispness of crystalline substance in the air penetrates your nostrils and lets you know you are getting closer to something. Even the dwarf comments, "Those spirits which have been talking all this time, those things they're around here more. I think we're going the right way." Shahid, may I please have a wisdom check?
A wisdom check, sure. Oh.
Oof. You rolled a 1.
Roll a 1.
Unfortunately, you don't recognize something, but I will give you this. You are getting a smell. It's floral. It's something's on the air. There's a hint of jasmine. It reminds you of your wife.
Oh. Do you smell that?
No one else, unfortunately, smells it. You only smell that which I've described.
smell a cave.
Casper, investigation, please.
Sure. That would be a
Oof.
28.
Yeah, it is. You sniff the air, listening to or trying to see if there's that same kind of thing that he described or what have you. There is nothing here, but you definitely pick up on something else. You have smelled this. It's in the rips. Whenever sometimes somebody would die in an alley beside a house next to their ramshackle building, there was an odor that usually accompanied those bodies who had been left out to just kind of drift in the refuse of the city streets. You know that smell all too well. As a constable in the city of Allendrift, it was a unfortunate technique that you had used to track down the recently dead. You smell that here. And that is the same smell that comes from those tentacle things behind you. You all continue down the hallway. You have a choice to make. You either go left or right as you come across a Y intersection.
We try to listen in to hear if there's sounds going more towards one direction than the other.
None.
None.
But you can roll perception if you want to double check your sense of smell.
Yeah, Shahid absolutely will. 9.
You're not
Can I do that as well?
Yeah, by all means, anybody who wishes.
You know what? I'm going to use my so I have 4, 5, my 6.
You got
so
it.
Put that up to, was that a 15?
That's going to give you 2, 4, 1, 2. Yep, so now you just have a +2 remaining. And that'll get you 6. Yep. That'll get you up to 15. You absolutely know without a doubt what you are seeking is down the right passage.
Right. We need to go towards the right. I'm picking up a scent of like jasmine or like posies.
Yeah. Posies down here.
None of you
Yeah.
pick up on that, but
Yes. It's down this way. It's a floral scent. You truly can't smell that.
No, but I believe you.
I mean, I've gotten a few whiffs of like gutter rot, but not
Basically, the Rips flowers.
with Shahid's aid, Casper, your perception of 12 can be heightened up to enough for you to be able to concur that to the right is about correct.
Yeah. I'm getting a whiff of that from down the right path as well.
All right, I'll follow you.
You guys go down the right passageway, continuing down, and you can detect that you are, in fact, going down. In fact, even Onyx Mantle is like, oh, this is going straight down. Oh, this is going to be deep. And he pauses for a second after he says that and kind of looks at the wall. Hey, wait a minute. Look at this. And he's staring at a blank patch of stone, as if the stone itself has simply been cleft and left with a smooth surface. Here, lend your eyeballs on this. And he traces out something that is incredibly faint. It's the mark of a tool. He walks back up the passageway by about 15 feet, looking around, and walks back towards you 15 feet. We're in a new home. Look at the finished state, almost finished state. The passage here is hewn before mining. They came across this place. In fact, he goes back up the tunnel by 15 feet or so and says, "Aye, come here, take a look." And you can see where the passageway came in, and then the new one begins shifting over by about a foot. It looks like that they were actually trying to dig to match up with this opening. Now, we're someplace that I feel like I should know, but I've never been here before. And he just starts wandering forward.
Follow.
Yeah, I don't think we should let him just walk off on his own.
Did Renault make the machined comment to us, or was that just something that he perceived himself?
Did he make the machine comment?
Earlier on, yeah, when he was looking at the hole, he observed it, and there was a statement that was made, and out of game, and I'm not sure if that was a perception that he made that he would have announced to us, or if that was something that he would have just perceived because he did not say, but it was something that you were describing to him.
Well, we'll say everyone heard it.
Okay.
Renault definitely doesn't keep things to himself.
When he was Renaulting, we heard this.
Yes.
Wait a moment. You know, there used to be a legend. There was something down deep inside before my kind came across the belly of the mountains and then created all the kingdoms and everything else within. We also had some cousins who used to live on the top surfaces. They were fierce warriors, a little bit different than yours, truly, but they were fierce warriors and excellent bargainers, fantastic tradesmen as well, crafters extraordinaire. However, there were many times when they had come across some enemies of our kind, those who, shall we say, lived there before. The truth of the matter is, a lot of things used to live where we then took over. But beside the point, giants were a thing. There was a legend where there were giants on the ground. They carved out the vast holes that many of my kind now use. The giants had done a lot of the work. And the reason why I say something about giants is because of this. And he points down to the ground, and you can see embedded in the stone as if not even carved out, but like this was once molten and somebody put their foot in there. You see a foot that's like this long.
I'm sorry. Giants.
Aye, giants. We're talking legends, but I can't help but think that where we are. Hold on now. Grungnir. I came here looking for Grungnir and all the secrets that he had with him whenever he went. There's something about this place. Hold on now. Which of you is a history person?
That would be me.
Place. Were dwarves ever in this area? Give me a history check. Anybody who has history, of course, can roll.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't actually have proficiency in history. I just have advantage on things.
To be honest with you, I can't truly recall if there's ever been dwarves in this area.
Half proficiency.
And let's get you another one. There you go. All right, I just rolled it again for you. 19, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, because you have advantage on that.
Oh, I thought I only had advantage on things related to Fallen Drift.
You pick up on other things every now and then. You don't have much else. This is the one thing that you do have. Yeah, you, with your 19 history, and Ophelia, unfortunately, you did get a 5. Casper, with your 19 history, long before Fallen Drift was a thing, the Dwarven Empire did, in fact, extend all the way up here. In fact, it was like one of the warring sides that ended up getting obliterated, but yes, they were here once upon a time.
Yeah, I mean, way back in antiquity, there were dwarves here. Yeah.
See, I knew it. Oh, thank you for that validation. Sometimes I feel like I'm going crazy. Here I am in a place that's not quite my own, and something so familiar. He looks off in the distance. You guys, you see that? Everyone make a perception check.
Oh,
Shahid, you saw something going scamper directly across, like 40 feet ahead of you. But you saw something, because you guys have a clear shot straight down. You know that you're looking down into the bowels of the earth, that this thing is declining down into the land. My cat is dying.
Really? Oh.
I know this thing. Well, actually, he's just sitting in front of the water bowl doing that. And, fucking cat. He's like 18 years old. He can do whatever he wants at this point. So you're staring straight down the passageway. You can see it is fairly straight. And something scampered directly across.
Something just ran across there. Did you see?
Hey, I saw it. All right. We are not alone.
Definitely not.
Who's leading? And the dwarf takes a step back.
I can go first. There.
All right. About another 10 feet after he goes down this pin straight hall, it comes across a T intersection. Now, off on the left-hand side, completely caved in, so the only way that you can go is off to the right. You end up going. You're checking the walls and everything like that. It's like 5 to 7 feet wide or so, pretty much single file for the most part. There's a slight claustrophobic feel to it if it weren't for the fact that the ceilings are also just a little bit taller than usual. In fact, the narrowness of the hallways seems to be the actual support system used to keep these tunnels open. The ceiling is something like 15 feet above you. Suddenly, it comes to mind. This legend about giants in this area may be valid. Maybe they did once walk these hallways, 5 feet wide, 15 feet tall, who the hell knows. Either way, you continue until finally, about 60 feet away, after you have traversed some roughly hewn passageways, etc., for about a full half an hour, you end up coming into an area where straight down the way you can see that there is flickering light. What do you guys want to do? And what is your marching order?
I think Casper's in front because in situations like this, he could have everyone pause while he kind of creeps forward a little bit.
Sure. Who's next?
I'll be.
Okay, Shahid and and then Ophelia.
Yes.
When, if it is permissible, widthways, the hallway. Ethan is also going to stand alongside you. He's got things at the ready, and every now and then you hear whenever something moves, something is like he's ready to take aim. But other than that, he's going to stand pretty much alongside Shahid, and behind him, the dwarf. You guys finally come into an area. It explodes. You know that you have gone down, some of you have recognized this, you've gone down at least 200 feet under the earth until finally you come into an area that seems to be on the left-hand side, hewn stone facing of a building, almost brick-like in texture. On the right-hand side, the disassembled or collapsed portions of an old stone, almost like cobblestone wall. All of this underneath. And in the middle of it all, a skeleton. Something the size of a giant.
Oh, wow. It's real. Remarkable.
And in that, several figures climbing. You guys have been very quiet all throughout. You see several figures moving on scaffolding.
Can I have vision, Steve?
Oh, do you not have vision again? No,
it's like
you
every
don't.
time we load into a map, I don't have vision.
Well,
I'm just a baby.
Casper likes to walk into rooms going,
I can't see. There you go. Is that better?
Make sure I can move.
I can see.
Can everyone move?
Yes, I just double checked.
Yes.
There are things on the other side. People moving. Again.
Oh, there's something else.
Ooh.
There's a creature on the scaffolding on the far side.
Yeah.
Wearing robes very much like those of the others. And as they continue to move, this one turns around and you can see tentacles come out from underneath.
Oh,
I don't like that at all.
It's not how a face should look.
definitely not.
May I have everyone make a stealth check in case you're attempting to be stealthy?
Stealth check.
28.
Casper cannot be detected. Ophelia can.
A 17.
Oh yeah. Shahid
13.
can.
I'll blow my load.
You blow
Plus
your,
9.
oh Jesus, Ophelia. Okay, so you're gonna get a 3 plus 4, 7, 8, 9. So a total of plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's not even enough too, so I have a 13. Even with my plus 2 that I have left, that would only be a 15, and I think that'd still be too loud.
Yep, absolutely. And that's when something starts coming out towards you. Hold on for 1 second. You see a small creature completely deformed come out of the shadows and come running right at you. It is going to attempt to attack first. However, Ophelia, you heard it coming, and I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Just frozen in time, like, fucking little guy, come on then.
Great. Let me get my spell sheet.
You guys might have wondered how we got here.
A tiny little guy. Can I have the mage hand carry him away?
Right? Just yeet his
No.
I'm gonna try to do that. It's a cantrip.
Be gone.
Is this little guy less than 5 pounds?
10
yeah,
pounds.
ask the weight, and if he says it's less than 10 pounds, yeet his ass.
Yep. Bye. This is gonna be so good. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Wait, let me get it back up. Can I
He's gonna be like,
charm it?
He's 10.5 pounds.
Can I? Ooh. I could banish it though.
Go to your room.
Go to your room.
Just go right now.
We're gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to.
Spells like banish or counterspell are always my favorite because the DM was like, they prepare something big and scary, and you go, oh,
No.
What if?
Do you know
They
how much
didn't.
my first counter spell was
Alrighty.
able to do to touch
We
myself?
are back.
Yeah.
I am back.
Yeah.
Let me get the map arranged.
Hey Steve,
Yes.
Hey,
how much does that little tiny small guy weigh? That little baby.
How would
Little
you?
baby small
how would
guy.
you find out its weight?
Well, God needs to know. Like how much?
There's no way that you need to tell me how you're going to weigh it. I mean,
I'm gonna weigh it with my mage hand. So I'm gonna cast mage hand.
okay.
And have it pick him up and carry him away.
It weighs more than 10 pounds.
Okay. Well, then my mage hand was useless, and I guess it's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's not though. Can I? No, actually, it is. Yep, it's the end of my turn.
Okay, Onyx Mental's like, what the fuck is that whole thing there? Oh, what is it? And while he's talking, he's beginning to cast his. He's gonna screw it. He's gonna do it. Let's see here. This is gonna be a DC 14.
I'll see
Okay.
how much it weighs.
So this thing goes. Okay, let me describe what just happened here. Hold on. First off, Shahid, can you turn all the way around? I don't know why, but for some reason this whole. No, it's yep. Keep going, all the way.
All the way. Okay.
Yeah,
yep,
and
360.
that face Casper. Okay, cool. But yeah, for some reason, hold on. I don't know why, but let me just hold on. 1 second. Let me just do something here. Okay, that is this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do that. Okay. And 1 second, we're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that. Because I was realizing that the stream can't see anyone else. It only sees like you guys. I don't know why the stream just died. Or the Foundry. What the fuck? There we go. All right, that's a little bit better. Hey, there we are. All right,
There you
cool.
go. You got it now? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're all good. Thank you so much for that break. Okay, cool. He goes, come here, you, and does that. The thing just like wraps or it should be a rope of electricity wraps around it, and he pulls it in. He's holding it. Holy fuck, you're ugly, and punches it in the face.
in the snoot.
In the Ray boops the snoot. Let me see if he can do that, actually. Yeah, I don't see why not. He's going to try to boop the snoot. He got it! He crits it! He just...
That is a severely booped snoot.
He booped the snoot with a 20, with a nat 20 for a total of 24. Unfortunately, he only does 3 points of damage. So it's not all that. Use crit damage? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, this thing is like, it kind of goes, hey, what are you doing? Fuck off. All right. What are the rest of you doing? Onyx Mantel's done. Ethan. Oh, Ethan's going to turn around. Do we want this dead? It's not from this plane of existence.
If that's a rhetorical question, can I attack it?
Yeah, during that time while Ethan does, yeah, he just talks. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, so Shahid just turns, and then he was like, and then he just like brings this one hand down, primal savagery. Basically, the dark tendrils go around his hand, create these black blades, and I'm gonna go slash out at it.
All right, dude. Let's see what you got. Roll it up.
And
what do you got, buddy?
Rolling.
Are you?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It bumped against the other die.
Yeah, well, so
I'm gonna throw my +2 just in case for 11.
It actually, you were able to hit with the 9. It only has an AC of 9.
So that's 9 acid damage.
So 9. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Yeah, this thing, he's like, I'm gonna be yeah, that's what I said. And then it just starts melting in Onyx Mantel's hand. He's like, yeah, baby. Yeah, you cool. So, why are you rolling dice?
That was an accident.
Oh, okay. I was like, Casper confirms.
Just rolling like crazy now. That's it. Casper's like, I sneak attack it.
I don't know. I'm a millennial. I'm twitchy sometimes.
Stay ready. Don't gotta get ready, baby.
Exactly. If I make an intelligence save every round, I'm always in control.
You're in survival mode, baby. The rest of the figures all throughout this, let me see something. Audience, somebody roll ! D percentile. If you get a 20 or less, no one else realizes what just happened. 80. They all turn around and they start attacking. There is a massive cry just from the other side of the cavern. The figure that is up on the scaffolding, the one where the tentacles had come out.
Find out who they are and eviscerate them. Bring their bowels to me.
And with that calm voice, all you hear is a chorus of rah, rah, rah. And they all turn around and start making their way. We are now going to roll initiative for everything here. There we go.
All right, Casper, let's go.
All right.
Casper, you get to go first, followed up by Shahid, then Ethan, then Onyx Mantle, then Ophelia, the cultists, and then several of them. Yeah, and then every one of them gets to go. Casper, declare your action. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna step up to about here. And then I'm gonna throw my remaining knife at this little guy, but first I want to do my insightful fighting bonus action.
It's on the other side of a wall.
Oh, then I will step instead.
So you can see it, but it's going to get a little bit of cover.
That's okay. I'll still try.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
So that insightful fighting is an insight against its deception.
Okay, you make your check.
That's a 14.
And it loses with a 10.
Okay, so if I hit, I get my sneak attack.
Yep, go ahead.
The dagger is a 21 to hit.
Yep, absolutely. That is going to hit.
So 5 damage plus 13, so 18 damage total.
Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, this thing goes like and just like gets smushed. Okay.
Padding for any knives he has left, and he goes.
I think it
doesn't have any, and goes. I got more knives.
Shahid, you're up. Remember, thank you, Mike, for ending your turn. Everyone, please do the same. We have a Hail Hydrate order being requested, please.
All right, so I'm going to step up to follow suit. As I do that, my Inky Ika right over here to this individual.
75 feet away. Okay, cool.
Yeah, baby. Eldritch Blast is a hell of a drug. I'm going to go and do that again.
Yep, go ahead.
Let's see what we got.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
go! Nat 20 for 7, baby. That's 15 damage force. First attack on it.
You got it. And let's see. Wait a second. Yes. Oh, that thing just rips right through. You just see his body like that. It just gets eviscerated.
And just for shits and gigs, because I have a second bolt, so when I throw that first one, Shahid makes a fist as like the ink goes around, and like he does like a no look, and he's gonna try to hit the one right next to it.
Oh fuck yeah, go for it, dude. Yeah, target. There we go. What do we got? That's gonna be a
dirty 20 for an 11 damage.
Yeah, that 11 is a. Also, you could immediately, both of them just died. Second one a little bit less inglorious, but
a little less dead.
A little bit less dead. Alrighty, where are we now? Ethan now goes. Ethan.
I assume. Oh, whoa! Hi, how are you?
Coming back. Yes, now that I've recalibrated, here we are. There we are. Should I eradicate everything here?
All of them.
I'm on my way.
And he starts charging. It's going to take a dash action, culminating in a acrobatics check. Let's see here.
Let's go, Ethan.
That's only going to be a.
I've got this.
And he starts leaping and bounces off of the wall and lands back down.
This is taller. I'll start climbing.
And that's the end of his turn. Onyx Mantle. Right, you're looking for a little bit of damage. I think we can do something like that. He's going to start stepping forward a little bit. And he stops in the middle of it and sees the skeleton. Holy Benos. And then he looks up at the far thing. Do you see that thing that looks like a whole bunch of like angle chevrons on top of each other? That's the beard of Benos. This is a hall of gods, and they're profaning it. And he starts to go a little bit on the insane side. He's going to move up just a little bit to here. Unfortunately, he's taken every action that he can. Ophelia, go.
Ophelia is going to dash. Done. That's it.
And you're done. Okay, cool. The man on the steps up above.
Bring them to me now.
And he steps a 5-foot step, touches this one, and you can see he cries out in pain as you see a tentacle erupt from his face, from his right cheek, and another one come out of his left neck. He is going to jump down to here. And let me make a dex check really quick. A dex save. He gets a 20 and he goes total blade landing. And then he starts making a beeline, completely infused. Ophelia, you see this thing start moving towards you, and I say thing, not kindly. His legs, or rather his feet, are not touching the ground. Instead, you see tentacles coming out from the pant leg and gripping the floor to something like 6 feet ahead of him and pulling him towards as the other one then launches ahead and attempts to regrip. He's now going to launch a single attack against you as his last action this turn, and it is going to be with a dagger which is wrapped up in some kind of a thing, and he only does it 18 hits. for 4 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
You really showed up, but didn't show out.
He had this one is on the ledge. This one is going to step up to you, or rather up to the edge. It's going to let's see. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, he's now trying to. He comes up to the edge. Hey, okay, let me climb down real quick. Yeah.
Take your time. Take your time.
He's not doing much of anything else.
We're here for you.
Yes.
You see in Ophelia, the creature in front of you. You see it getting a surge of something from somewhere, but is not going to do anything more. And now this little guy is jumping down. Let me have him make an acrobatics. Oh God, yeah, no, he's not going to do too well. Let me just roll a d6 here real quick. That is going to be a 5 points of damage.
That'd be so funny if he just exploded.
Close. He's like, he jumps down and here, ow, fuck. And he looks out, he broke his leg. So he took 5 points of damage. And he's done. The next one, which is, oh no, that one's already dead. Okay, good. That's good to know. And that's that. Okay, we're at the top of round 2. Casper, you're up.
I'm going to... Oh, I have the ruler on, my bad. I'm going to dash over onto the other side of this guy.
Oh geez. Oh,
I have a bonus action dash.
Should take him to the ribs.
You got
and yeah, then I'm gonna swing at him with my rapier.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. A target, and let's do it.
Yep, target. I remember how to do that.
Target.
Oh no. Do we have any urchins left or no?
I think we have one.
There's one left. Yeah.
Would you guys mind if I used it?
Use it.
Do the thing.
All right, go ahead, man. You got it.
That's an 18 to hit.
Oh, an 18 is in fact going to hit.
Okay, and then since Ophelia is within 5 feet, I also get my sneak attack damage.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, go ahead, man.
So a total of 22 damage.
And 22. Hold up. Where did this go? Why can't I do this? And there we go. Oh, fuck. You reach up the tentacles like all slurping out from all of his sleeves and pant legs, and you just kind of like, no. Just end him. He is done. Good job, buddy. Casper, are you done?
Nice.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, Victor, right? I love that sneak. Shahid, you're up, bud.
Yep, Shahid's gonna reach into the shadows again. Inky Icker looks over the top right-hand shoulder, sees his guy that almost looks like he's trying to position himself to jump down at Ophelia, and he's gonna try to send the first Eldritch Blast up at it.
Do it up, man. Let's see what you got. Ooh, 16 hits, absolutely. And he get
9 damage.
Yeah, 9. And as he's, I'm just gonna carefully, ow! He just dies.
And then, because he has that second bolt, and this guy's still in range, in this same motion, I'm gonna look at this boss bastard, and just to test his gangster a little bit, I'm gonna twist my hand like this, and the Icker kind of ricochets like this, and just Eldritch blasts out at him.
All right, do it up, man.
Because I'm kind of curious about him. So that's a 25 to hit for 8 damage.
Oh, absolutely. A 25 absolutely hits. And all you see is... He looks at you and intones something completely foreign. What languages do you speak, Shahid?
Absolutely, all of them.
All of them.
And languages, good sir.
As a comprehend language?
I literally have comprehend languages as an at-will skill.
Okay, and then as soon as he does it, you catch the tail end of it after you kick it in, and you recognize he is speaking a language that existed before any other language, primordial. And as he does, you understand he's saying, Your efforts truly will mean nothing here. This is but a mortal frame, and the soul is eternal. Are you done?
And on that wonderful monologue, I am done, and Ethan's up.
All right. I've got this. And he
You're doing your best, buddy.
He's going to run up here. He's going to go up the ladder. Let's see, up to here, and let's see how far else.
I've got this, guys.
Yeah, and he throws out another one. 51. Okay, he's turning around and he steps up to here. Well, wait a second. Come here, you. Steps up to here.
I know I don't have lungs, but I feel the need to.
He's so cute. If he dies, I'm uninstalling it.
And Onyx Mantel's like, I'm getting sick and tired of this whole thing. You are oh, fuck this. Let's just kill everything. And he is, oh boy. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, this should work. Let me just confirm. Oh, yeah, this will work. He goes, I'm sick and tired of them. I'm going to pull this out. And he pulls out a diamond. It's just a tiny little flake of one. He pulls out a diamond and you see an orb that begins to spin and undulate, and you see a whole bunch of colors start coming out, and it flies itself over towards that guy. Yeah, let's do this. He's casting Chromatic Orb. He gets 19 to hit. Is that going to affect? It is. He has an AC of 14. That's going to work. Therefore, you're gonna die by melting. And he chooses 3d8 acid. Let's see, the 3d8. There we go. That's gonna be 10 points of damage to him. Minus 10. There we go. Let me just make sure I haven't done anything else here. Range attack of the 3d8 of the type you choose. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. No, it's a total... plus another. It should have been 5d8. 2d8. There we go. Oh, that's going to be another 9 points of damage. Okay, cool. So, 10, 9... So that's going to be a total of 19 down. All right. Okay. He is done. Ophelia, you're up.
I should have a spell slot. I wanted to cast Banishment. I should have a spell slot, but it's not letting me. I'd like to cast Banishment, please.
Give me the rationale. Who are you casting it on? Give me more details.
I'm definitely casting it on the tongue guy. I would like to. You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. I don't want him here. Target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. If he's native to a different plane of existence, which Ophelia is assuming, than the one you're on, the target is banished with the faint popping noise returning to its home plane. If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return.
Incapacitated. That's if it's non-native. Reigns there. Okay. Native to a different plane than the one you're on. Are you casting this at a higher level or at its native?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll cast it. Oh no, I can only do it as a fourth level.
Okay. Okay. It's going to be a DC 13 charisma save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me get that really quick for you. This is a save. Oh!
I can't see your rolls.
It rolls a 4. Oh, hold on. I need to change that. It rolls a 4. There is, oh my God. All right, hold on. All
Okay.
right. Describe the effect.
Okay, so Ophelia's watching all of this madness, and it is clearly the source, and she's sick and tired of being sick and tired. So she looks up at it as soon as Shahid does his whole Eldritch Blast on the corner guy, and she says, "You go back to where you came from, you miserable son of a bitch. I'm gonna banish it."
He's like,
I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked.
Guys, no.
Do not let me lose focus for the next minute. Get rid of that one. I'm going to point to the little guy, little scamp, and my turn.
okay. This thing does not understand what just happened, and therefore runs over to Casper with the intent of attacking. It's going to lash out with claws, its feeble little claws. It's going to roll will a 15 hit, Casper?
That hits me.
It goes and like slashes across your thigh for 5 points of damage.
God, mother, you little shit.
And Casper, you go. Oh God, here we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I might as well do the full rogue thing. I'll do my insightful fighting. I got a 21 against his deception.
Yes.
And then I will try to stab him with my rapier.
I'm gonna roll deception just for shits and giggles.
I got a 10 on my to hit.
6. You got a 10? Yeah, go ahead.
10 to hit, so
Yep.
7 damage from the rapier.
7? Okay, go ahead. So it's dead.
9 damage from the sneak attack.
So it's dead, and then you stomp it into the ground as a sneak attack.
Yeah, just like getting slashed puts Casper fully back in the rips. He's like,
Motherfucking, show some goddamn motherfucking respect.
and then I just brush myself off and kind of look around like, right, yeah.
So, taking a look around, you start zooming out and look at the larger picture. Through heaving breaths, the combat, which only lasted maybe 18 seconds or so, you finally, it is over. You see no more enemies. Off to your left, a small passageway illuminated in the upper right corner of the map. To your character's vantage point, far off and straight ahead and to the left. However, the most noticeable feature is the beard that Onyx Mantle had described previously, the beard of Benos, a deity of olden days. I'm telling you, this cabin, this whole thing, this used to be ours. They're using this for something, and I don't know why. He hesitantly wants to approach and climb up the beard and into the visored head where there seems to be a passage.
Ms. Moore, how long do you have to... are you concentrating? Do you need to maintain focus?
Yes, I'd rather not crawl into a head, but only a few seconds longer.
Okay. Well, we definitely want to make positive that you'll be safe. Shahid then closes his eyes, and if she would allow him, he presses his hand to her shoulder and casts protection against evil on her.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nam. Thank you very much for that. You hear some kind of a... and you see a bit of water which he's poured into his hands. Onyx Mantle causes it to rise up and then encase him in some kind of a shield. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen around here, but they managed to reclaim this space. There's something I can tell you about Benos. Benos was a god a long time ago. One of creation and, like a smithy god, I suppose, but that's not really all of it. He was a protector of knowledge as well, and therefore contains that knowledge. A place like this, so far up north.
Hello there.
So far up north. Something's telling me there is a way that they found this place and want to use it for its teleportation abilities. A place like this was a library of knowledge. I would love to find it, but I have a feeling others have already used the knowledge.
Teleportation between planes?
Maybe. I don't know. According to the legends of my people, maybe sometimes you might come across something like that. But honestly, it's Benos. I mean, anything that is here we should be able to find. I don't like the fact that there is, in the middle of this dirt, a skeleton of a giant. That thing shouldn't be around here. It almost makes me think that this had been uncovered. And upon saying that, Shahid, give me whatever check you feel is necessary or feel is representative of your archaeological skill.
25 for investigation.
100%. This place was recently dug, and in a very professional manner.
This was all recently excavated. Look at the walls. You can still see the fresh marks of the tools cutting in. They just started doing this.
Hey, it seems like they wanted to find this place and then uncover it, but for what purpose?
They're harvesting giants.
Oh, no, I mean, you don't go into a Benosian temple trying to find giants. What the fuck?
It's their teleportation.
If
they can
these
teleport
guys...
anywhere, they can harvest as many souls as they want as fast as possible. And if they can go between planes or time.
Would you like me to climb this beard?
For what purpose? To get to the top?
To see what is inside.
Oh, yes.
He's gonna roll an acrobatics real quick. That's gonna be a 15. Yeah, it's with some medium ability. He climbs up. He turns around.
There is definitely a passage within the visor of the statue. There is no face. I'm sorry if I offend you, Onyx Mantle.
No. It's that would be the entryway for the old clerics. Go in. What do you? Oh, fuck this! I want to go see for myself. And he starts heading over to the ladder as well. What are you guys doing?
Once you release this concentration, is the entity going to appear here? Like literally here?
I don't think so. I've never done this before, but it doesn't feel... I don't hear him anymore.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Oh, but you do.
I hear him.
What you hear is a... Where you banished him, it may have been a demi-plane normally, but not here. You banished him to some other place.
Cool. I think he's at his destination. I just don't know where it is. So hopefully it's not like within the nearest 500 feet.
I say we follow Ethan and Onyx Mantle.
I agree.
Yeah, well, I think that's best.
You guys start making your way up the various ladders and passageways, eventually climbing up the beard and into the visor of the statue itself. It doesn't require much effort. It appears like it's rather a purposeful passageway. It doesn't take too long before you finally come across something else. And this is a little bit odd. The passageway continues, but then a new piece of architecture, a wall that does not look like part of the original. It looks like somebody actually put up a wall in the middle of this and they constructed some new passageways with less expertise, roughly hewn and almost profane as compared to the expertise of the dwarven stuff all around you. You have a choice, left or right.
Shahid, do you smell posies or...
Give me
Jasmine.
Investigation or Perception, whichever is stronger.
Got it. $11.
You seem to have lost the scent in this area, Casper.
I can. You said perception or investigation?
Yeah, whichever is stronger for you.
Investigation is also 11.
Oof. Hard to tell. Ophelia?
I have pluses left, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You have quite a few, actually. You have
I think I have plus 6 left still.
Yeah, you have more than that. Oh, Jesus, everyone's rolling hard.
I'll burn my plus 6.
6. Okay, you have a +1 and a +2 remaining. And what was your roll?
I used a plus 3 earlier, I thought.
Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
got it. Okay.
I think that's the rest of what I had.
Yep, you have nothing left.
So 17 total then.
17? Okay, cool. You come into, you like, it seems to be coming over from the left, and now you can smell jasmine or posies. You smell also something else, a subtle fragrance of perhaps cinnamon.
Yeah, I'm getting the flowers that you mentioned before, but it's got one of them fancy spices in it. Cinnamon, maybe?
Cinnamon? I'm not smelling a damn thing.
Would the blending of these spices have a cultural reference to me, as I made a deal?
Yes.
Oh God, I hate the way you said that.
Is this like the way in which we prepare things to pass on, or something of those lines?
Fragrance, a personal fragrance as well.
Personal fragrance.
You said an exotic spice. Well, that's definitely the way we should go.
So I will follow you. I trust you.
Yeah.
I've sensed this before.
I follow the scent.
It's been a while. And you kind of see Shahid kind of like mindlessly kind of walk towards that direction.
Yep. You guys end up walking in, and it seems like the passageways go on through a maze, taking you some 45 minutes or so to resolve. Your bodies are starting to get tired. Whatever wounds have been suffered have not yet been closed. But nonetheless, you continue forward. You're also a little bit on the hungry side. Onyx Mantle, in fact, even stops to say, "Hey, hold on. I gotta sit down for a second." And he does so without even asking for permission, and just ravages in his backpack looking for some kind of food. If you guys want to take a short rest, you can.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Tabletop Rolls! Rated stream with 8 viewers. What's up, guys?
What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to Avondale and tonight's
What is
campaign of
up?
Untimely Heroes. So, you guys want to take a short rest? You absolutely can. Go ahead and refresh your character sheets. And then after that time, with a little bit... Pathfinder 2! I missed Pathfinder 2! We switched to Pathfinder 2 on this channel a little while ago, and then we switched over to 5e, and the two systems, fucking love them. But either way, in this corridor, you guys like leaning up against the wall, doing whatever it is that you can during your short rest, recouping just a little bit, catching a breath, getting a little bit of noms. Either way, you guys are okay. And then you forge forward, I assume. Yes?
Yes.
All right, brilliant. In so doing, the passageways become a little bit clearer, until finally those roughly hewn passageways, which seemed profane as compared to the dwarven ones previously, they disappear, and you find yourselves back in the expert craftsmanship of dwarven passageways. These are about 10 by 10, or about 10 by 10 or so, lined with effigies, or not effigies, statues of gods about every 15 feet or so. You seem to be coming into a holy area, or at least according to Onyx Mantle, who is still with you, of course. Ethan Long has been chiming in every now and then, saying that the composition of rock would indicate that you are all quite far underground. Is there any particular marching order?
I think Shahid's being drawn forward, so he's definitely gonna lead it out.
Okay.
Yeah, Ophelia's in the back for sure. Well, at least behind, with that one, definitely behind Casper.
So
and,
Shahid. So Shahid is in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who is behind Shahid?
Probably me.
Okay. Because what you are now coming into is about 20 feet wide. Ethan is going to be standing alongside you, Casper.
Okay.
Okay. And Ophelia, you said that you're in the back?
Mm-hmm. I'll be next to Oxel Mantle.
Okay, you got it. And who is going to be right here? Guys, take it away. A large object, a monolith of some sort, some 30 feet wide, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, some 25 feet wide, stands in front of you as the room widens from the former 25-foot passage into something almost double that. You can't see beyond, but you can hear and multiple voices begin chanting of some kind. They're doing something. Question is what? And they lie just beyond that wall.
I'm gonna try to sneak up to the corner.
Give me a stealth.
It's 20, dirty 20.
Okay, 1 second. Let's see if a perception here. So far, you are unnoticed. Go ahead. You managed to get up there fairly quick. Most of the party does not even hear you move. You huddle up against the corner of it, and now you can hear the voices a little bit clearer. Definitely speaking some foreign language. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Thieves'
None of those languages are currently being spoken. It seems to be something that is almost similar to the language that you heard previously. Maybe Shahid would be able to understand it if he got a little bit closer.
Yep, I'm gonna try to make my way right behind him.
Alrighty.
Would you like me to roll a stealth?
Yeah, oh yeah. For this, yeah. I wish I could. And that's why, because you rolled a 1. Can you?
I'm gonna stealthily. Fuck!
Well, that's not good. Find out who they are. Eviscerate them and bring me their entrails. And then you hear, yes, as several footsteps start making their way in your direction. everyone, roll for Knishes.
Roll for conditions.
Yup. And here we go. Biggest battle of the night. Here we go. Let's find out. Alrighty. It's going to be one of them, then one of the cultists, then Onyx Mantle, Casper, several of them, then Ophelia, Shahid, and Ethan. You guys are going to be bringing up the rear. One of them is going to go first, and he's going to, let's see, 1, 2, let's see, we're going to go here and bring it in right
Steve,
about. What's up?
I hate to be a
well, no. What do you got?
A buzzkill, but I gotta get up at like 5:30 for work.
Oh, you have to get going?
Yeah.
Alrighty. In which case, then we're gonna end this right here for part 2.